Alright. Oh god. Stop. Alright. Good here. Everything is all nice. Stream quality's good. No dropped frames. Okay, we're good.
Before addition and subtraction.
No,
If you have addition and subtraction in the equation, can you put multiplication last?
some hoes.
You do that when it makes sense, and then sometimes it doesn't make sense. And you go, "That's fucking stupid," and so I'm not gonna.
So true, so true.
Wait, is the map tools open?
No.
Bruh, why are you even here?
You hurt my head.
Wow.
Dandle. I want to let you know. No, you're good. Hey, Dandle, I like that energy.
Yeah.
But let it be known, if I reciprocate it, you can't get butthurt, alright? We good?
Wait,
Oh my god.
It's a two-way street, my man.
It's a two-way street. He said, "Why am I even here?" And I'm like, "You're right."
I cry. I'm sorry.
Is session starting?
Again.
Almost.
Almost. Okay, then I will stay here until it's
When
started.
did we get pushed back to 7?
Stupid.
Fun fact: we actually might be pushing it back another hour.
Bruh.
Wait, really?
Only because my new job goes until 7 my time, which is like 8 Central Time.
Don't worry, Dalen. I can DM for you.
Right,
Okay. You're talking about later. I thought you meant today. I was like, bro, I got off Kirby to do this.
Oh my god.
Kirby?
What the fuck?
What happened to storming the castle?
This is the
Wait,
second
what?
time I've been. God, I wish I
We're
could
storming the
this.
castle today.
Yeah, I know. When I was mod, I brought it up to Dalen, and Dalen said no. Lol.
Dalen, I have a request.
On fire.
Dalen, hear me out. Give Wealth permission to delete messages.
He
Give
should.
Wolf mod.
He's
Oh, no,
responsible.
Wait, you lost it?
But I
No.
don't have that mod.
Hey,
Could've
Galen, you should go listen to Pokemon Green Lavender Town.
The answer, Chris, is that I work for the CIA.
Oh! Oh
A
shit!
fucking wall of text that I don't.
And you haven't reported us yet?
Trust me.
I mean, these campaigns.
While you may
Trust
be
me, I've
on a
tried.
suspected terrorist watch list due to the FBI,
Just one?
you're not that bad.
Okay, we're
Oh,
not
shit.
that.
You know what? It's
No, it
fine.
has over like 1.5 million people on it, and it's just like anyone who's
Also,
made like really edgy jokes on the internet in like any public way.
Also, I don't know why, but I don't know why, but I've been completely obsessed with this picture of King Dedede from the anime.
What the fuck?
Oh, is it the one where it's Joestar?
What the
Yeah.
Oh,
I hate it.
Right?
I'm getting it.
Oh,
That
hey.
is pretty top tier. So.
While we're just
Mhm.
pretty good.
so true.
So
Wow.
true.
Alright,
Up top.
hey,
So true. What the fuck?
Yeah, what's up?
Penguin.
Oh, Penguin.
Yellow.
Not bad.
No.
Yeah.
Did you ever get a recap for what happened in the last session? Cause some shit happened.
I only heard that Angel came from Morbius and said some stuff that I forgot.
Hang on, I need this recap too.
Sorry.
I
More-
need this
more-
recap
more.
too. I was at the track meet.
You got the gist of it.
Well, do
What
I
happened?
have the story for you? What happened? So come along, children. Let me tell you the tale of whatever the fuck happened last session.
ice cream.
Previously on our little adventure,
We're still in out of game chat.
Oh,
I
you're right.
win. No.
Okay, goodbye. Dandle loses.
Get fucked, Dandle. He can hear. Get fucked, Dandle.
Get fucked. Alright. Previously, where we last left off, our fellow adventurers made it to Bloodstone, a vampire city where they create fabricated blood to feast upon. This worked for a time, until unfortunate tragedy strikes. As they were mingling with the vampire higher-ups and nobility, a familiar bird with draconic wings interrupted the party with a whole conclave of Wendigos. As they attacked and ravished the building, you all were able to mostly fend them off with only a slight chance of death. However, as he escaped, he sent forth a strange, constructed creature known as the Crow of Zericoshi, who, stealing back an important item that Leon had stole, had escaped through a small portal, where, at the end of the fight, as you peeked your head through, a strange figure, face half covered by mask, scars just underneath of burns. A noble warrior, or so it looked, for just a brief flash before the portal disappeared. Afterwards, the group disbanded and met with an uncomfortable fate. As they talked to one of the vampire nobles known as Caesar Rex, you learn that the White Cross are active around the world, maybe plotting something great with the Song of Creation. This news was troublesome to hear for a few. Revelation and satisfaction and knowledge to a few, and to others, a vague sense of uneasiness. And that is where we are picking up, where after a divine appearance, each of the parties made their way. Currently, your newest member, Vyra, sits alone in a bar writing a letter, having to be handed off by a strange bat-like figure. Ravon and Hira lie still in the party, cleaning up, because everyone else went to do other things while Hira and Ravon were stuck with cleanup duty.
Yeah, Ravon's fine with doing that. He's already set up like camps like several times. This is not new to him.
Cleanup duty?
Yep.
I'm just gonna.
And yeah, making the robot do all the maid work.
I'm doing it too, don't worry.
We're leaving. We're leaving. Let's go. Or you can stay here. That's fine.
Oh wait, was that to us?
Talking to you two.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I thought you were telling that to somebody IRL.
Let me,
Sorry, I thought you were telling that to somebody who came into your room. Sorry.
Oh, no. I mute my mic anytime somebody comes.
Okay, got it. All right.
Rue.
All right, let's get going
Also,
then.
hey Penguin, where's my goddamn child support?
Oh my god, this fucking bit again. God damn.
All right, let's go. Come on. Come.
Yep, Ravon goes out with.
Chris,
the
you're not
Hidden.
even in map tools. How do you know you don't have identify? Oh, on the mask tools. Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. I forgot to give you those. I thought you misspelled map tools, and I was like, you're not even on map tools.
Hey, never give it to him.
All right. Well, I will actually give you the identification of them, of those mask tools. All right. These are known as binding masks. Used in ancient spirit calling rituals, these masks bind a name upon nameless creatures, such as spirits, ghosts, undead, so on and so forth. When a name is given, they are bound to a certain necromancer or spirit caller, and are therefore subservient to them. This requires proficiency in woodworking tools, and masonry tools, and having a spiritual focus, and having proficiency in religion, and must require some degree of necromantic knowledge.
Oh my god.
These are very advanced tools.
In other words, you got a little wild, Chris.
Yeah, I only have some of
Okay,
those
but do you have the
requirements.
skill? Do you have the tool proficiencies, Chris? Because I think the answer is no.
Oh yeah, did we all get a long rest or nah?
Oh yeah, what's the archaic level?
Yep.
Okay, got it. Alright.
Wait, are we? Wait.
Yeah, we all leveled
we
up.
leveled up.
We leveled
If
up.
it was level up, yeah.
Yes, I forgot that. I did the thing. I just
Yeah,
changed.
I just updated my token.
So I guess I would.
Anyone take borrowed knowledge? No, because people decided to take good spells.
Really? It took. I mean,
I
started out,
most
so, like,
certainly
If you
do
desire
not.
to attempt to use these without all of the prerequisite knowledge, there is a break check on it.
What's all the requirements? Can you list them out in reference?
You're very long.
But you don't know the required knowledge.
Oh.
You do know what you need, and they are in there. Mask tools require masonry, woodworking,
Okay.
spiritual focus, necromancy levels, and religion prog. That's supposed to be prof.
Okay,
Religion prog.
I have one of those.
Funny that I would spell religion wrong, huh? Alright.
I Like none of
So
those.
for
Your
spiritual.
identify would also inform you that these are a somewhat taboo item, and selling them on the open market is not the best idea.
So, is the spiritual focus like any spell focus, or it has to be, or is it something different?
So spiritual focus is used for the spellcasting of divine casters, such as druids, clerics, and paladins.
Okay.
So we have 2 so far.
Yeah, I have religion proficiency. As
wait,
for
hold
everything
on.
else, I don't have anything.
I have half proficiency.
Wizard isn't
That
a divine caster. They are the arcane caster. What is wrong with you?
High?
Chris, what the fuck do you mean?
What?
I am of divine descent.
Excuse
I am of
me?
divine
Oh,
descent.
what-
Chris,
what
what
map
are you
are we
on?
Should be on this one.
Says the
Hold on.
tiefling.
Hey Dalen, would half proficiency count?
Oh, he's a two.
What do you mean? Oh, jack of all trades? No, this
Yeah.
would not apply for that. No.
I have
Okay,
religion
so it does not
proficiency,
apply
and that's
for
it.
that does not apply for religion proficiency. Alright.
You need to
What?
actually have been trained.
Well, the big thing we're missing is the necromancy levels.
I have religion.
Also, wait, I'm assuming.
The major thing we're missing is the
Okay,
tool proficiency.
Also, I'm assuming unless we want to really finagle with this, like in order to properly use this, one person
Necromancy
needs to have all
are
these.
haggleable. Haggleable? Yeah, barterable. Well, I don't. We're making
Can
up
be
words here.
bartered.
Essentially, so long as your character would have any decent knowledge
Negotiable.
of negotiable. That's a good word. Thank you, Boxes. Any sort of knowledge on like necromancy rituals or something like that.
Also, I'm assuming one person would kind of need all this instead of just all of us like spreading
Working
it out.
together.
Unless we're doing this outside of combat.
Unless
Due to the
you're-
fact that these tools need to be attuned to someone with all of the prerequisite things.
Well, shit.
Yes.
What are the prerequisites?
They're in reference.
They're in Crusader reference, but they are
They-
masonry tools,
Right.
woodworking tools, a spiritual focus, necromancy levels - knowledge, and religion proficiency.
I
Alright,
got
Leon. Tell
I
us.
am so sorry.
Bad proficiency.
Are we looking at Boris?
What now, Chris? I can't.
We need a death cleric that has terrible proficiencies.
So, does Leon tell us any of this?
No.
No, okay.
Because he doesn't want me to suggest destroying it, because he knows that's what I'm going to suggest.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
oh yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this in character, but I do
What?
remember from last session. Oh yeah. So yeah, Ravon would say to the party during our scuffle against that construct, I was able to utilize a spell to track somewhat where that bird was flying off to in their escape. It was somewhere south of this village.
Also, where did you say that? What was it? Like a cathedral on the other side of the portal?
No,
Dale?
that's a cathedral. Yeah, well, yes, it is a
Oh,
cathedral.
on the other side of the portal that the crow escaped from, yes, it was a cathedral located in Kalinarian,
Yeah,
outside of Kalinarian, in Frasienheim.
Oh, so like more Frasienheim? Yeah, the portal came into like somewhere around.
The other party can deal with it.
The other party can deal with it. The other campaign can deal
Yeah,
with
they're
it.
in Frasienheim.
What's the other party?
Huh? Wait, what did I say?
Hunters of Frasienheim.
Frasienheim.
So, anyways, the bartender, did the bartender leave?
Yes, Sergey is back at the bar.
All right, I'm going to go drink. I need
Oh,
a
what the
drink.
fuck? Unexpected error has
Anybody
occurred.
else want a
We
drink?
love our alcoholism.
Yes.
I guess Ravon will also
Alright.
go there since everyone else is going.
I'm paying for a drink. One drink. The rest you have to pay for yourself.
Ravon doesn't drink, so I'm good.
Ravon drinks oil.
Let's
No, not even
Twice a
that.
night for him.
That's
Oh.
just racist.
Yeah, that's just racist.
Might as well call him a
That
mud
kind
blood.
of really
Might as well
fucked up.
call him, might as well call him a mud blood next
Aaron
time.
That's
is
extremely
racist.
brutal.
Hira is a little less
What, are you gonna
racist.
call him a mud blood next?
He's
He doesn't even have blood.
Aaron is racist.
what
Hira
mud
is a little less racist.
Oh, cool. Thanks for specifying that you're the racist one.
There's a difference.
Thanks, that makes it so much better.
It's
Alright.
so much better that the racist one is the real person and not the character.
True.
Anyways, well, Bahini goes to the bar. And as they do, see Vyra on the way in. Who else was going drinking?
I'll
I think everybody's going.
Everyone's going? Okay. Everyone makes it to the bar and sees Vyra somewhat distraught, kind of, in her drink. Just kind of like looking and staring and thinking. While you see Sergey. Where'd he go? Where'd Sergey go?
He died.
Where's his token?
He's not dead.
Hey,
He
big
died.
man. He's not dead. No, he should be around here.
Well, he's not around.
What the fuck happened to Sergey? Hold
I
on.
don't know. I don't think whoever actually moved his token from where it was.
I put him with the nobles.
Uh,
I was like, where did I put him? Alright, there we go.
Alright.
Hello there.
I'm buying a drink for all of us.
Oh, sorry. Leon's not here.
Leon's not?
No, he is staying behind. I've already worked out with he's doing the DMs.
I see. Alright. They'll get a drink. Well, I guess except for that one and points at Ravon. So, 4.
He nods.
Alrighty then. I can whip that out for you. I suppose it is common for your like to celebrate after a hard-fought battle with a drink.
It's not celebration.
Ah,
Very hard fought.
coping then.
It's celebration.
It's more of that at the moment.
He will pour you 4 drinks as he will lay them across and give a cup to Ravon with nothing in it, but just so he can like look like he's drinking to fit in.
Yeah,
What day of the week is it?
It's like a Thursday, we'll call it.
What time is it?
Late at night.
We are certainly not celebrating.
Cool.
It would have been better if you said 12 p.m.
Well, it was night.
Yeah. It was 12 p.m. when you got to the party, and now it's like more like closer to like 3:30.
3:30. Okay, yeah, no, this is not celebrating.
So,
Alright.
so Julius is gonna like sit down and sip his drink and have an inner monologue like he's in a noir film.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Noir boy.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't have any. Oh, I didn't have one in mind.
Oh my god.
Howard.
I got you. I got you. I have you here because Bahidi will.
I just thought it would have been funny if he just sat
The lights
down.
were low, but not lower than my
The lights
spirit.
were-
As I sat in my drink, I pondered on the events of that day. Who was that masked woman? Why are everyone so upset?
Why?
could I-
Why do I get?
Do they not know that the birds are secretly warforged with cameras
Why
on
do I
them?
What the fuck is happening?
Feels like the
Why
entire
do
world
I
is
get
against
no
me.
bitches?
All right.
Anyways.
To get a little more serious, Bahidi will slide a drink over to Vyra. It's the strongest thing they had available. She doesn't know if that's what Vyra will drink, but that's what she got. So just
She'll
slides
look at
one
it.
over.
And look at you. What now?
You look like you could use one.
This is my 5th, as she drinks it.
Well, we're not dead.
Unfortunately, you're right.
Oh, geez, even I'm not that bad.
It's more of a general thing for the entire group.
All right. Well,
I much rather would have died than found out what I found.
Well, at least you didn't have an agent of your god come down and tell you to stop being such a smartass.
What?
Yeah, what do you think just happened to me? What do you think I'm drinking?
I don't
Christ,
know
Christ,
nor
the
care.
literal angel of Morbus.
What did they say?
Oh, it's a more tolerant.
What was that?
She's. I'm gonna go with that in character. She speaks up slightly more to be more tolerant.
I can see that.
Of course, mind you, I didn't get a word in edgewise because of she looks over at Julius, that one, and also Where did he go? Feel like he would normally be drinking.
The tiefling.
Yes.
Cause
Walks
you
through-
trouble, children.
Walks through door. I'm going to dox a vampire.
No way, same.
Leaves.
Oh.
Wait, who?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bahidi
It
will wave at Sergeant and be like, that one too.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, did you read that letter he gave you?
I didn't. I felt like you all needed to be here when I read it.
I don't know, he gave it to you. What did you do? You left. Or what will you do?
Had a few drinks. Sent a letter to Augury. You know, nothing too special.
Are you sure that's wise?
I didn't put anything in it. All it said was that I needed to talk to him.
Are you sure that's wise?
Well, I need answers somehow.
Well, one has to be careful how one gets their answers, or it will be by the sharp end of a knife.
I guess you're right.
Besides, I don't think we've technically accomplished our mission here.
Not yet.
So I think there's still this matter of finishing negotiations.
Yes, and I'm composed enough to do that. But once that is over, not sure what I'll do.
I don't think any of us know. Well, I guess the matter is, do we go back to Zericoshi?
You already know what my answer is. Depends on what the rest want.
Do I know what your answer is?
I'm a diplomat from Bravesall. I've been raised there since my birth. Why wouldn't I go back?
Because you've learned a horrible dark secret of your nation that also potentially involves your very house. That's been hidden from you. And now that you know it, it's been hidden from you for a reason, they may kill you.
They don't know that I know it. So why would I let them know that? The reason would they have to kill me for it?
Hey, Leon! And Julius,
Hey, yeah, it's me, Leon.
did they see you?
Oh, that lady?
Yeah,
Oh, shit, she mighta.
yeah.
Let's go!
Looks back at Myra. So,
What lady?
There was like a girl, and she had like a mask and like burn scars,
girl?
and
Oh,
apparently,
no.
according to Chris and No Mike, who was like really fucking hot, yeah, and she like picked up the or she was like there to collect or something on the other side of that portal when the crow disappeared.
looks back at Myra. I wonder if they have any means of contacting the house and then Bravesall. And it's not like your association with us is unknown. I'm not saying that we couldn't go back, but I'm saying it's a risk. Maybe it's good. You might learn more. Maybe it's bad and you don't want to learn more. Maybe you want to separate from us and potentially be rehabilitated or whatever else they'll do. Maybe they won't care. Maybe you'll try to kill us. I don't know you. It's that simple.
I've been with you for what, 4 days? Now I find out a life-threatening secret that could very well destroy this nation.
In fairness, we did know it before this. We just didn't tell you.
Sorry. They got me for no good reason.
Because, we didn't really trust you at the time.
You still not trust me?
Not entirely. It depends upon your decision, really.
Mine will depend on yours. You all still do not trust me after negotiations. I will leave. But I will not give any of you up. Much as I hate you all, still needs to be someone to try to fix this whole situation.
Now, we've had our disagreements, but I think hate's a bit strong. I don't hate you. I may distrust you. But hate you? Far too strong.
Yeah, let me... mildly dislike is a better word.
I think you've had a few drinks. You'll feel calmer later.
You think?
Probably. I usually find that sleeping on things helps.
Hmm. Well, are they doing negotiations tonight or tomorrow?
They seem pretty content to hole up in that building.
Tomorrow.
We need to talk to the one. And it is his town. I assume he'll be there tomorrow night.
Well, technically we have to speak to all of them.
But yes, but I believe what we contracted to deal with the vampires here. Yes?
Yes.
Well, those other vampires aren't from here.
They have influence.
Well, true. True.
Such as the yarning one. That one didn't seem to like us much.
Oh, I couldn't possibly imagine why. Why ever would somebody from Yarning not like us? Oh.
I have to play that.
Like there's a war.
I can't speak tonight. Situation's just fucked.
No. It's been like that from the beginning.
I hate you.
As the night goes on, after a subtle remarks and playful banter, Hira stands on top of a pool table.
Great.
Hey, someone's gonna speak something.
No, he sings.
All right, Hira, as he gets drunk, begins karaoke. Make me a performance check.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, what karaoke are you singing?
Oh no.
I
Oh
don't
no.
know.
Revenge by
Can I cast message and
Paper.
then just scream into his head, shut the fuck up?
Revenge
Can I use minor illusion to make like
I make like a TV behind you with lyrics.
or something
Microphone.
better? Yeah,
Which is like a
microphone and a backtrack.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll allow that for now.
Oh yeah.
What are you saying, Con? What are you singing? And why is it Revenge by Captain Sparkles and
It's not
Tryhard?
Revenge by Captain Sparkles and Tryhard Ninja. I hate to
Alright.
disappoint.
Why
why
is it Don't Mine at Night?
Don't
Don't mind at night.
Why
I
is
know
it
you're
Take Back
feeling
the Night
kinda
by
brave.
Captain
Something,
Sparkles?
something.
Oh my
Why
god.
isn't
Alright.
that one Minecraft
He just
parody
sings
of that one
along with
Katy
the
Perry song?
jazz.
Alright, Hira just vocalizes. He's like,
It's actually a 7. Because for some reason my Did I get advantage for the backtracking mic?
I'll allow it. Why not? Why not? Go for it, King.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
That's an 11.
That's an 11. That's an 11.
Okay.
So we back in.
Kira plays his backtrack and begins
on a pool ball.
vocalizing nothing really, no lyrics. He's just kind of like jazz slightly playing. Trips and falls on one of the balls and just like eats shit on the table. The backing still goes, and it's pretty good backing, so everyone's kind of just okay with it. Kira lies
All right.
a little wounded, but
Well,
the backing's nice.
All right. Well, Hira,
on one of the balls.
while Hira's having his little karaoke, Ravon
Tripped over some balls.
would ask the bartender,
Trip over some bitches.
Yes.
"Do you happen to know any notable locations south of this place?"
Well, you're pretty far north on... Well, okay, how do I put this? Are you talking in Zericoshi, or are you talking about in general?
South of Bloodstone, specifically.
We're talking range here, because Kyrium is,
Well,
one of the most northern countries.
well, I was asking if there's any, like,
Specific towns, or points of interest?
points of interest.
Nothing that you wouldn't have not come across on your way up here. You came from the south, yes?
Did we come from the south?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're not quickly, but you're moving north. Is the idea?
Gotta. Yes, that is correct.
Oh, well. Nothing that you wouldn't have seen already. Why do you ask?
Well, during that whole invasion of the Wendigos and that disfigured Kenku, or whatever it is, I was able to plant a tracking spell. Albeit I wasn't able to fully concentrate on it while they were trying to escape in the process, but I was able to pick up that they were fleeing somewhere south.
Well, how do I put this best for you? If they're going anywhere south, there's a few small towns, and that's about it. Unless you got your own settlement that they're heading to. Though, if you are looking at researching that little bugger, I should inform you. Those creatures that attacked me while I was running here, they happened to come out of your home. Or the place where you're staying, I should say.
I see.
The hole.
Mayhaps.
That does sound like the first place to investigate, that's for certain. Thank you for the information.
Of course. I'm only here to help. Plus, you did save my life, so I feel I should offer you a thing or two, no?
Of course. I appreciate it.
Now, someone should probably get your friend. I think he's about to start a second round. Here is pulled off the table.
What are those pool things?
Pool cues?
Yeah, it's through his head.
What?
What?
He took a bit of a fall.
How? It's
You
through his head?
You impaled yourself with a pool
trip
cue?
and just dies horrifically with a pool cue through his eye. Just
Oh god.
You kill him up for a joke.
You wanted to play another character that badly.
No, I
could've just told me.
Yeah. This spell is a little confusing.
That's fair. All right. Well, the group sits, wallows, and thinks. And as they gather themselves together for a brand new day of adventure, excitement, mystery, you all should be of the next
Conspiracy?
level. Mayhaps. You are now all of another level, of the level of 4th, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, we're 4th level.
Of level of the 4th variety.
We're 4th season.
Everyone's around level 4 or 5 right now. I was like, oh, were you guys behind or ahead? And I forgot.
Actually, they're level 6 right now.
Oh damn.
Yeah, actually we're level 20 right now.
Alright, that's
Actually,
wrong.
we're level 31.
I think
I think we're level 50.
Yeah, the other campaign's almost 6.
Wow.
Or we'll say that.
All right.
You should check your DM card, Magic.
I have seen them, and I would like to inform you that you can work out those deals when you go to his castle in Phrasenheim to talk to him.
You want to go to his castle?
Yes, he left. He was like, shit's got whack, I'm out.
Guys,
Alright.
we're level 2 spell.
As you all return to your small home and unpack the cots and beds from the cages, would anyone like to mention that the Wendigos came out of the hole found in one of the boxes?
do.
Well,
I am.
I would like to mention the note.
I mean,
All
is
right.
it obvious? Is
From-
the hole become larger?
No, it was already like slightly larger than humanoid sized. So
oh,
it's
what? I thought it was
yeah.
like a really small hole.
Oh yeah, same. I thought it was a
Well,
really
I had
small
to send-
hole.
I had to send a
I thought it was like a rat hole.
Yeah.
You said,
In the morning.
you said it like someone had punched through the box, so I thought it was like really small.
Oh
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah.
I probably described it wrong. No, it's big enough that a humanoid could fit through.
Oh,
Okay, I thought it was like a rat
Gotcha.
hole.
So
Yeah,
you
no,
tell
it-
us then, Ravon.
Yeah,
In
Ravon
the
would tell us.
morning, I would
Well. Oh.
All right, well,
say that I
hole.
destroyed the
when
Well.
enough to drink, I'll head down there.
I bet
Very well.
they were hiding in the hole to frame us.
All right, where is it?
Ability, so I
Because
destroyed
if they
the
were
mask kit,
they're,
Here.
knowing what it could do.
they were hiding
I'm-
in the hole in the
I
house because they were trying to
I
frame
assumed
us.
it was like behind the
attack.
crates to be secret and stuff.
Bahidi just goes into the hole.
All right.
She's like, all right, I'm going.
Also, Chris, what'd you say? Sorry.
I can't
I
understand.
just told the party I destroyed the mask kit.
Oh, you said you destroyed them. Okay, got you. Well, Bahidi dives in.
Wait,
Does anyone
wait.
follow?
Ravon
He
follows.
destroyed them.
You said you destroyed the mask
He
kit?
said that to us.
Yes, I believe
Yeah.
so.
All right, I don't believe him for a fucking second.
Wait, you're saying you destroyed the mask? You're saying to us that you destroyed the mask kit?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes.
Leon, please make me the appropriate check.
yes, the appropriate one.
But,
Can I?
Oh, that-
I
Oh wait, God, where's my character?
Nice.
My
I am
character
moving
tokens.
to the next location if you're going down the hole.
Pyro
That's
will
actually a
follow, I
25.
guess.
Because I have insight proficiency.
I think I
But
also have
here,
it.
Kira and Leon, do you follow down the hole?
Oh, sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Why did you? Isn't that like our one piece of evidence
It's just
that you
Uh,
destroyed?
Yeah. Now the only sort of maybe not evidence is the fact that I know that the bird flew south of the Bloodstone.
Did the 25 beat whatever you rolled?
yes, it did. Okay. He's full of shit.
Okay, so yeah. No, you didn't. Don't lie to me.
I mean, just like that.
Don't lie to me.
Oh God. It's like that.
I'm God.
God.
Well,
Just like that?
I can at least say I'm keeping it for the time being.
We should destroy it.
Isn't that
No.
like our one piece of evidence, though?
Nobody's
No, it's not
convinced.
evidence. It's not good evidence. Who do you say we present it to?
Nobody will care.
Your superiors?
It's something. Hey, I
No,
get
we
by all the
should-
time with small
We should
evidence
get it
like
out
that.
of our person as quickly as humanly possible.
Is it dark
I
here, by
get
the way?
I get everywhere with small evidence like
right.
that.
Is it
Alright.
dark here?
I wanted to say our next stop should be Phrasen.
She gets by with no
No,
evidence.
we're going in the hole.
Alright, everybody shut up.
You're in the hole.
We're in the hole. So
This
shut up.
fits. We need to find hole music.
By the way, is it dark?
so-
Is it dark?
Whole soundtrack from the Disney Channel.
No.
Really?
So is it dark in here since we're in a hole?
Yes.
Got it.
I cast light.
Oh, yes, God.
I guess a hole. Something Dalen will never put anything in.
I cast light. Light has been cast.
Put us in a
Alright.
hole. Wait.
Hey, Chris. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Man, why'd you gotta do that? I even got rejected.
Alan,
on
we
it.
believe in you.
Look, man.
I'm
look,
sure you put a key in the
I
hole
know
before.
none. You know what? That is true. I have done that before. No, man. I know none of you care. I know none of you care. But I like a few days ago, I went on a date, and the girl was like, "No, I'm already dating someone." I'm like, "Why the fuck am I here?" Yeah, I know.
Hey, you want to
I
go on a
was-
super sick
I was
date? By the way, I'm taken.
Yeah, I don't. It was just like, I don't know, man. I got
Nah, fuck them.
pissed. So anyways,
I'm
fuck
just
you.
checking the
Well,
box.
you can't because they're already dating.
So
So
you're
Anyways.
just a piece of shit. Bye.
Yeah.
The worst part was they were like one of my really good friends in high school. I'm like, oh, let's reconnect. Let's go on a date sometime. And she's like, oh yeah, sure. And I'd love to. I'm like, great. And she's like, yeah, my boyfriend over there. And I was like, why the fuck would I? Anyways.
They you should just want to see what's
I'm ready.
available. We shouldn't keep our options open.
I don't know.
It's like a
man.
stock portfolio.
Anyways, you enter the hole.
unless
The moist and dampness of the air radiate and itch at your skin.
oh
The
yeah,
smell of long, still water and the skittering and crawling of small critters resonate in the small hole that was formed. Eventually, you find yourself in a long tunnel that is paved with stone. Rotted water moves slowly and trickles down a series of kind of like large steps with rusted ladders attached to them. As you kind of look and examine the light cast by Bikiti, haunting shadows of claw marks resonate on the walls. A strange sense of uneasiness lies.
just like home.
Right.
What kind of home do you have?
Shall I take lead once more?
I have the light. I'll go first.
Understandable.
I don't know why I said just like home.
None of us.
Yeah, I
have
was
the
like, was
That's
curious.
kind of
You
concerning.
here
Also,
to talk about it?
Increase your HP.
Huh? Oh.
Julius.
Will you be?
Also, maybe Vyra? I don't know. Vyra might.
No,
just
I
not.
am rolled.
I have 30 HP.
Okay. Alright.
I'm already updated mine. I'm good.
Okay. So, hey, Aaron, are you in Map Tools?
I'm editing it right now.
All right. Anyway. All right, forward. We go.
Wait, no, I actually do get to roll one more time. I did the
All right,
the
maybe we
math.
should all go together, Julius.
No.
As
Actually, I just get average, so that's
all right. As we
You
venture,
guys-
can I do an investigation or perception
Yeah,
check
should be
as
a
we go
turn
through the
in
place
this
to get more
When-
insight? Oh,
When there's a hole, there's
that's why I'm going
adventure.
first because I.
There's a hole. There's something that's gonna be put in it.
There's
There's
when there's a hole, there's
a
something
hole.
that's gonna be
There's
put in it,
like-
and I'm going
Are
in.
you going ahead of us alone?
Oh yeah, like an
I'm going to
idiot.
show that thing.
oh
Yeah,
no.
I just want that established.
Oh no.
yeah. He saw a hole and he was like, "I'm off."
Can I attempt to grab
That's
it?
one less
Julius, are you
child
human?
to
Can-
deal with.
Are you human? You're
No,
human. What are you?
no, he's half elf.
Okay, so he can't.
Oh, I can see. Okay.
Hey,
Right.
same.
Julius takes off to the cave as everyone prepares themselves.
When there's a hole, there's adventure.
So let's go through this slowly and reliably.
Is he
Yeah.
gonna
When
die?
we come upon
But I
Julius's
hope-
corpse, we'll deal with that then.
Okay.
So, can I do an investigation as we move through the hall?
You
Oh,
may.
shit, is that a
Okay.
nickel?
I'm sweeping things along.
Can I also do an investigation?
All right, that's a
Is it-
6.
Is it investigation or perception? Just to.
Depends. Investigation if you're like investigating the claw marks in the water. Perception if you're looking out for things.
I'm looking out for things. that's
Action
all.
is resummon that.
Perception for you.
Okay, cool. I'm good at this.
Rip.
Ravon,
Not that good at it.
what is your? No,
You've
you.
had one roll that's above a 10.
What are your favorite enemies again?
I didn't take favorite enemy. I took
Oh,
favorite
that's
foe.
right. You take favorite foe. My bad. Apologies. All right. Do you have?
Ravon is not racist.
I'm double checking because
Favorite
I
enemy.
was double
Julius.
checking to see if he has advantage on like tracking wild animals, but I think that's only if he's in his natural habitat or some shit.
I would
Favorite
like to investigate also.
Yeah, because I
enemy.
Go for
took
it.
Death Explorer, so I'm not in my I don't have a favorite environment.
I
Gotcha.
would like to investigate.
Just double checking.
Ooh.
Somebody wants to help me with perception. God. Okay.
I'll help you with
Myra
perception.
helped with perception.
Am I able to do a perception, or is my investigation taking up the roll slot?
because I have a
That's
plus
taking
7.
your roll.
Got it.
I would have helped you then.
Dalen, can I use
'Cause I didn't hear you do
investigation?
it, so I would
You
have
may.
helped you.
Are you investigating the water or the wall?
The what?
I
Wall.
got a 9.
Wall. Okay.
Um,
Leon,
Dylan,
you're
can I have my
slightly stumped.
familiar give me the help action?
No, not for this.
Okay.
All right. As you observe the wall, you look at the claw marks and you can see that they are strange, and you're able to put together that most likely they are the claw marks of the Wendigos from what you've seen on as they attack. However, there seems to be a lot of them. You're not able to determine any sort of specific number, but there's looks like a lot. Hira, you're investigating the water, yeah?
Sure.
As you look down, as you're like, oh, look, that's cool. As they're in the water, you can see that this is not just any sort of rotted water. This specifically is a high saline solution. It appears that it is very concentrated salt water.
What does saline mean again?
High in
A
salt.
lot of salt.
Okay.
It's salt water.
Hmm.
Highly salty water.
Yep.
So, guys, this is like salt water, but even more extreme.
Hira, one more thing, since you rolled so high, you would know that these highly salinated solutions, highly salty water, are typically found in wizard labs that you have seen, such as in Faring for a time when you kind of studied dash kind of didn't.
10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago, you're like, oh, I think I've seen something like this in like one of those weird beaker shits. You kind of say offhandedly, this water is kind of what you find in it, though it's very unsanitary kept.
It's for like potion making and the like.
I mean, that's what I'd assume it's for, but it's very dirty and not going.
Yes, I couldn't use this very well. All right. Well,
I wouldn't recommend using
by the way, Dave,
this.
Yeah.
We Boxes said that had they heard me, they would have helped me, but they did roll.
That's
already.
fine.
Okay.
That's fine. You can roll again, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's not what I want. That was not
Heck.
the most recent thing. It was the most recent thing that I typed, I guess.
Yeah, that's it only keeps track of.
Okay, that's significantly better.
Yeah.
Than 19.
Oh my god.
All right, with a 19, flickering along the walls just in the back, it appears to be the light of a campfire. Flickers and burns deeper in the hallway. You're not able to hear its sounds, but the brief life that it gives off, the orange glow at the bottom, resonates something fierce.
Alright, well, let's approach this slowly and hope that Julius hasn't given up everything.
Julius!
Whee! Yeah, he's just going along.
Oh
Yours
He's
no.
just like,
Oh no.
I-
You're
I've
the
got a
first
good-
to arrive.
I've got a
At the
good
location.
feeling about this hole. Maybe it leads to the underground tunnels where the test tubes are where they make the baby.
Oh, true. Well, as you get to the bottom, you see this little area. A small campsite supposedly created. A large gathering of the water lies there, which the other people would identify as the same saline solution. However, as you get here, you notice, hey, would you look at that? A scattering of books, records, and scrolls all scattered about with other sort of weird nerd shit scattered around in it. Campfire glowing a bright orange, brighter than it naturally should be, as well as some canned foods and a cot that lies along the wall. A small desk is also propped up.
Now that he's not in just a straight hole, he is going to be a little more cautious.
Got you.
At least try to be.
As you look over in this section, you see as several ritual circles are chalked onto the ground, though they don't look like they're coursing with any magic. A large bathtub filled with blood and stained dried lies on the corner, as well as several barrels with Wendigo heads sticking out the top, though they do not seem to be cautious. And at the very bottom here...
Wait, do they look like severed Wendigo heads or like just actual Wendigos?
It looks like a Wendigo body was placed in a barrel and they couldn't fit their head in. In addition, down here, you see a large blue curtain, far fancier than the rest of the stuff located in this place, drawn across, blocking something off from view. All right, you have time to investigate about one of these things before the other people show up.
You said this is like there's like a bunch of shit over here.
Yep, bunch of books, nerd shit, and like small like accommodations, like a bed and like canned food.
I'm gonna look through the nerd shit.
All right, make me an investigation check if you could.
If I'm even good at it, I don't even know what my checks are anymore. 15.
It's not bad. All right, Julius. As you dig through the books, you're like, necromancy shit, necromancy shit, some divine shit that I don't really care about. Oh, and a diary. Neat.
Ooh, it's juicy.
By the time that you pick up the diary and begin to brush off its dirt, the rest of the party members arrive at the same location.
All right, Julius.
Now, does this
you're not
now what
dead.
kind of secrets does this bad boy got? I'm gonna open it up.
All right, I'm just gonna walk over there.
Yeah.
Is this more of the same saline water?
Yeah.
Or is it clean?
I'm gonna open
That
up
is
the
also
diary.
actually,
Huh?
what's this over here?
All right.
Where?
Before anybody does
The
anything,
desk?
the first thing Bahiti does is she walks up behind
Gonna look
Julius
in
and
that.
slaps him on the back of the head.
Hey, what was that for?
What the hell are you doing?
Wood ending.
Reading
Where did you
someone's
run off?
diary.
Why did you run off?
Isn't it obvious?
What
You
if it
know,
was dangerous?
gotta.
What if you got caught? What if you
I'm
got killed?
fine, but I'm fine, right? I'm
You
fine.
won't be fine if you do that, and I will make certain of it.
I'm gonna read someone's diary now.
Ron, help me!
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was gonna assist you.
All right.
There we go.
Julius sits in the corner and reads while Vira and Ravon dig through the desk. As you do so, you come across a shipping manifest. Whoa!
I don't know what that is.
A shipping manifest.
Good.
Shipping manifest is what's kept whenever goods are bought and sold. Essentially, it's keeping track of inventory of like, oh, we sent out 15 barrels of blank today. We received 12 barrels. Like, it's just like records of what's kept and sent out.
So it's like a ledger.
Very useful.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a shipping
She's gonna
log.
start
Yeah.
flipping through it and see.
They're called
if it needs
manifests.
She's gonna start auditing this random person.
Understandable.
I don't
All right.
think they're random. I'm pretty sure it's the bird.
Maybe.
Probably Boris, bad bitch Burr.
Yeah.
All right.
So what? Do I see anything sus?
Stop.
Sorry.
Well then.
Okay.
All right. Hira, you're digging through books, and you are also digging through books, Bahiti?
I might as well.
All right. Hira attempts to identify these as, arcane textbooks, what you're familiar with as a wizard. You can roll me an Arcana check. Bahiti, roll me an investigation as you dig through the books. All right. Not a hot night for Bahiti. However, for Hira, it's going pretty well. Bahiti digs through the books and is like, yep, it's necromancy stuff. I kind of assumed as much would be down here. I don't necessarily see anything of interest. Hira, however, does find something of interest as he digs through these. As he digs through one of the books, he finds... Alright. As you dig through, you find what appears to be a book on the weakness of the veils. Ooh.
Who are the veils?
Alright. The weakness of the
Oh
veils.
no, that gave me flashbacks.
As you dig through them, the weakness of the veils essentially is a very metaphysical book. It talks about how there are separate realities other than our own, the cognitive and celestial and material. And it talks about how strange occurrences happen when the veil between each of the realms is very weak. Stuff like a chaotic surging of magic, a heavy presence of spirits and other emotions, emotional wells. It kind of delves into that stuff. However, at the back of the book, as you dig through it, you can find a small map with 3 X's located. As you see kind of on the legend of the map, you can see that those X's indicate known weak spots in the Veil in Barosia specifically. those weak spots I will put in Crusader reference.
Woohoo!
Is Hira aware of the cognitive realm?
Not in any how do I
Has
put
he
it?
heard of it before?
You know how you have heard of like quantum theory before? You're like, yeah, I
Okay,
know what that is, but like
but
you don't know
what
you
it
don't know
is.
shit about it. Yeah, it's like that.
Okay.
Would it be known in my
You
hill
know
or
what
nah?
it is? You don't know what the fuck it is.
No,
Guys.
at your point in standing, none of you would have any
Got
good
it.
information on the cognitive realm,
All
unless
right.
like you're a Kalistar. But
I
don't
had a
think anyone here is.
Kalistar.
There's gonna be a college star, but I didn't want to be playing 3 college stars at the same time.
But Bahidi?
Kalistar is cringe.
True.
Oh.
Oh wait, you're a Kalistar.
I was a
Oh, you're
Kalistar.
Azmar. My bad. I messed those up. My bad.
No.
I was a Kalistar.
I talk about celestial shit.
No, Kalistars. What are those again?
Mind people.
Please elaborate.
They have connections with spirits.
No, I mean, what do they look like?
They look like
Normal
They're just
humans.
like humans or elves.
Oh, okay.
All right. Julius, as you dig through your book, you get the following journal entries. The first one. It was rather nice of them to hire me down here. Work for necromancers can be hard to find. Not many people are looking to create armies of the undead. So I'm glad that I'm able to work on my art, as well as getting a hefty sum for it. I'm excited to find out my new job. 2 weeks later, another entry is included. Wow, this sucks. They have me working in a dank alley building up these strained goat creatures. Well, I can't necessarily say I didn't expect that. They suppose the idea of necromancers working in the dark isn't too uncommon. Though I wanted to create something better than these mass-produced things. Maybe I'll start experimenting more when I make things. After about another week, another entry is done. And done. I should have finished most of the main squad force that the thing's asking for. Man, is he talkative. He never seems to shut up and always sings about something called Minecraft. What even is that?
Oh my god.
not bird.
Another day or so exits. And he said they weren't good enough. Work never ceases, I suppose. He says that he wants them to be able to kill other undead better than even humanoids. I have no idea what this thing's planning or why he's having me hide out in this place. Seriously, I'm getting hungry. It only brings me are these dumb cans of food, saying they will sharpen my mind or whatever. About another week or so. Modifications were fixed, and they were able to instill some radiance into their claws so they can dig into the undead. Only one problem, though. As I mentioned why he was doing that, he gave me a bunch of weird looks and told me not to question things. This is making me question more. I'm going to do some independent research. I'm going to see what comes up. Another week after. It says... I should have looked into it. I should not have dug up those secrets. What I know now is probably going to put me on the run for the rest of my life. I didn't want it to turn out like this. I really didn't. But those people, they have a grasp on everything, it seems. I don't know if there's any hideouts that I can go to, any safe places where I can continue my research. It seems like they have a grasp anywhere in all the governments or something like that. They're thorough. Though I did hear of one place, and it's a wild shot. Supposedly there's some spirit that shows up here in Kyrium every once in a while. A passing traveler on a wolf of moonlight, or so they say. Apparently she can help you escape the threat of the White Cross.
The plot thickens.
A week later.
Dummy thick.
Oh, there's more?
One more. A week later. It says... Okay, let me make sure I get all the information correctly and accurately say them, because he's about to go off the deep end. Let's go. Alright.
Oh god.
Perfect. The perfect person to be reading this thing.
That laugh.
I've seen it all. The twin mirrors. I've seen my soul reflected and reflected again. I finally understand the great cosmos and everything. So this is what it means to be a great passenger. I leave my material possessions here in the material. I have no need for them now. I wander free here in the plane of thoughts. Perhaps I will guide those who seek my knowledge at some point, though I care not. They live on lower planes than I. At the
Dang.
place of my at the place of my research, where the event took place, the beginning of this great tragedy, the Shrine of Redemption. End.
The Shrine of Redemption.
Wait a minute. Wait.
What?
I don't know what
That's
that
not what I
is.
think it is. I know exactly what that is.
I
You
don't.
might know it.
Dalen, is it what I'm thinking of?
Huh?
Is it the place from Uranus?
Mayhaps.
I don't remember if that was called Shrine of Redemption or not.
Well,
It was.
Good thing, because your character doesn't know either.
Well, I don't know what that is.
Me
My
neither.
character, I know all this shit.
But Julius is gonna go. The motherfucker found it.
What? Also, look
Found.
I'm not telling you.
Why would you not tell us?
Oh, also,
Why?
hey, this apparently, I think this place or this book or this place used to be someone, was someone connected to our good old bird friend.
Someone connected.
So that's pretty cool. Also, how more stuff about. Can you read that? Can I hear that second last one again? Page.
The second to last one?
Second last page.
Spirit, lady
The one-
rides on a wolf, moonlight.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Something.
Apparently there's a spirit... Huh?
Oh, sorry. It was the one that mentioned Whitecross?
Oh, yeah. That was the third last one
sorry,
where they
third to
say
last one.
they cannot escape the throw of the White Cross. Oh, wait, no, that was the second last one. My apologies. All right. It was the second last one. They said, there's no way to escape the throw of the White Cross. There's only one hope that I know. The spirit who rides on the back of a moonlit wolf, or something along those lines, who apparently guides those to escape the threat of White Cross in Kyrium.
Am I able to do like a religion check
hey,
on that?
Also wait, I do want to do one more.
Sure.
thing.
Make me a religion check for that.
Well,
Alright.
How old
is this?
How?
Oh, are you telling them this? Oh.
No, before that, I was going to check how old this
Oh.
book seemed to be.
Oh, I thought
Make
he did tell us.
Make me an investigation check for that.
Oh wow, I just got a natural 20 on my religion.
17?
Byron's gonna go up here.
17.
Well, I got a natural 20 on my religion.
Nice. At 17, you can tell that the book has been left here for about a month, judging by how much dust... Well, no, a month is wrong. How do I put this? Judging by the timeline that you gathered here, the operation started around 2 months ago or so. However, it appears that the book has not been touched within the last month or so. You're guessing that it's been 2+ weeks since it's been touched.
How long did the Crusades start ago?
Crusades
How long
started 2 or 3 months ago.
Wow.
Hey guys, I got something crazy.
Yeah.
So,
I'm pretty sure House Whitecross is hiring necromancers for the Crusades.
No.
so
Anyways, what do we find up here?
However, that matches up perfectly with what we've seen.
Also,
Indeed.
You for a moment to the side.
Who are you talking to?
Tahiti.
also, yeah, I'm doing the religion check on the
Also,
spirit
apparently-
wolf and the
also-
lady.
yeah. Also, apparently, there's something about a moonlit wolf or something
Yeah.
that guides people.
Yeah,
with
that's-
some
Me, a religion
clearly-
check.
I already did. I got a natural 20.
All right. Ideal. All right. You have heard of some... Well, let me double check where you're from again. You're from
Mahil.
Dunar. You're from Dunar. Oh, Mahil. That's what I meant.
And
I meant Dunar.
I worship Flora.
Yeah. All right. Ideal. All right. Since you're from Mahil, you would have heard tales of the great and legendary wolf. Apparently, in ancient prophecies and knowledge. Okay. These are a few connecting things, so you're gonna have to bear with me.
Okay.
Moonlight in Dunarian cultures is typically the symbol for a regain of life, full life. The idea is healing and life, which is why lycanthropes transform, because they're given greater life under the full moon, and the moon gives life to the creatures of the desert. Something simple like that.
Okay.
Wolves, in my Mahil tradition, are typically known as protectors The idea is that a wolf will protect its own pack and family above itself, and so the idea is that it's a protector or a guardian of family or of those who can't defend themselves. With those like ideas in mind, as you kind of read about this, you get the feeling that this is some sort of religious spirit, but nothing that's been detailed in any myth. You haven't heard that exact myth before, but you understand some of its like symbols. Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, the reason why I did the religion check is because I think the symbol for flora is a wolf or something, so that's why I decided to bring up the religion check, because I thought it was something related to flora, my god.
Let's see.
Anyways,
I need to check something, actually. I need to check something. Excuse me. Excuse me, I need to double check one. Sorry. I know I'm saying excuse me a lot. You're going to have to bear with me. Okay. I think, if I remember correctly. No, okay. They didn't. You don't get that they have any tie to flora in any specific way.
Oh, okay.
Other than the wolf symbology, but...
Okay, that's fine.
Anyways, guys, I think so. Our bird bully's assistant or something is got hired, I guess, to make undead, like make funny, really strong undead for Zericoshi. I can only assume.
Well, we can presume that it is the Wendigos that attacked.
Yeah, I mean, it actually did talk about the Wendigos in here.
Well,
Joe Biden's.
Well, that would.
And that's it. Nothing else.
Well, the bartender did mention that these creatures did have radiant imbued magic or something like that.
I'm gonna keep the book on me in my backpack
Here.
or bag or whatever I got.
All right, Leon wanted to talk to me.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll DM it too.
Okay.
What do I find up here?
Oh, we're going to no mic for this? Maybe? What's happening?
Ooh.
Oh.
Chris, you good?
He said I'll DM it to you.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I DM'd it.
Oh,
I
you're
don't want to
DMing.
say it out loud.
Got you. All right. Vyra, you've wandered over here to the necromancy part. The circles, bloodbath, and Wendigo stuffed into barrels you can see. Make me a history check as you look at the barrels. Well, wouldn't you know? Alright, I'll give these in twofold. First off, these barrels are marked with the symbol of the Zericoshi military. These are often described as food barrels or rations that are often brought between towns and villages, or given out. It appears that Wendigos are being smuggled in the food bins. Secondarily, you can see that on the barrels they have a destination.
No. Don't be what I think it's gonna say. What does it say?
The town of Waning. Waning was the first town you all visited.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but then we kind of just abandoned the place.
Why they were making people leave.
What was
that?
I was wondering why they were making people
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So it's like that's a
Yeah,
strange
then-
thing to do. When you take a town, usually you keep the people there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we know why now. They're going to put Wendigos in
Anyways,
it.
the literal bloodbath.
Yep. All right. Roll me a medicine check, Vyra.
What do you mean? That's just a normal bath.
I'm adrenochrome.
Ooh.
That's fucked up. I'm so sorry.
I'm proficient if you call me over. So,
Hey, can someone help? It's a lot of blood.
what do you need help with?
I don't know.
Alright, Ravon just walks his way over with pretty much the equivalent of an eyebrow raise, because I don't think he has eyebrows, but he is.
You can have mechanical
one
eyebrows.
one LED display slightly.
Yeah, that works. What is it?
I don't know why I'm making a medicine check. Just help me with it.
Okay, my medicine's better, so I can do it.
Yeah,
I'm
can he
proficient.
roll?
Wow, flexing your medicine.
Can I
check.
just help him?
Alright, 16.
Yeah, well, that's probably good enough. Oh, also, the stuffing Wendigos into bells, and they send it to a town called Waning.
Oh, that was where
Wait.
our first mission took place.
Wait, why
Yes,
is
I know.
why is other wait
You'll have to tell me more about that Waning town.
why is other side
Of
playing on the
course.
spot?
I'm not sure.
But yeah, 16 medicine.
You put in Minecraft cave music and it gave you Caves and Cliffs OST by
fine.
by Lena Rain.
It's fine.
Oh my
It's
god.
fine. Just roll. Fucking roll with it.
But yeah,
Minecraft Cave sounds. Minecraft Cave sounds, not music.
I love other side.
so yeah, 16 medicine.
Well, this is. Thanks for bringing up the music as I describe what you learn. So Ravon, as you look at the bloodbath, you can see that the process that was done here, judging by the flakes of skin, the sort of rusted knives and pliers, this was where people were skinned.
Oh. It appears that this apparatus is utilized to harvest the various visceral parts of people that were dragged down here, or at least I assume were dragged down here for experimental purposes.
Anyways,
What cheery music for this?
Yeah.
he's like trying to hold back throwing up. Go ahead and make.
Meanwhile, Ravon is fine.
This is-
That's gonna be Arcana. Fuck! I'm rolling like shit tonight.
It happens. It's intelligence is your strong suit. You'll be fine.
I only have a +1 in
I was
intelligence.
originally gonna have a +2 to intelligence.
I have a
Don't worry,
+1,
I
so
hate this.
Ravon,
Sorry, Julie
I
is
could-
do you like to
extremely
give-
smart.
I could try. I have a +1.
Alright,
I'll just- wait, does
Can't possibly roll worse.
you
just-
got no fucking
Do you
clue.
need an
Just for-
Arcana?
just
Yes,
for
please.
fun, just for fun.
Kira!
You guys, okay, I'm.
That was an accident. That was
Yes! What
You
is
just,
up?
you just point. What is this?
Arcane bitch, let's
Okay,
go.
you know what? Give me a second.
Arcane bitch, do your thing.
You fucking nerd.
Hey.
You know what? Well,
You
fuck you.
fucking
I'm
nerd.
leaving.
I'm leaving.
No.
Well, Hira, here's what you learn. These circles are not inherently necromantic in origin. In fact, they're actually chronomantic, the magic of time. As you observe the utility of these circles, you can see that this hurries the pace of onset infections and curses in a target placed at the center upon activation.
Here,
With knowledge of how Wendigos are and what they are, you guess that people were forced to eat other people after they were prepared, and then put in these speed-up chambers to hurry along the curse of cannibalism, creating Wendigos.
Hira grabs Vyra and pulls her out. Don't step there.
What are they?
Not stepping in any of them.
Oh, Hira!
No. Get.
I
Just
forgot
get
that you're
away.
the one. Hey, Hira!
Oh.
Oh.
You have a weird feeling. A small little heated flame
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
deep in your soul.
Oh no.
You feel as if mayhaps these circles would do something to you if activated.
To me.
Oh yeah, bud.
We'll be fine.
Wait. Dalen, should I step in it?
He's not gonna tell you.
Oh, you know what? That is fair. That is fair.
Stepping it, you told me.
Hero
Say, as you immediately
Hero
step in it.
Hero walks around. He hands Ravon a book. Yeah, so here's like weak points in reality.
Okay.
Wait.
Here's the weak points in reality. Anyway, see ya.
Also, hey,
I am going to cast protection from evil and God.
I am comedic relief.
My
You
question
cast
Aaron, how
protection
do you
evil from
feel
me.
like this could
Okay,
end
I'm gonna
in
add that to my
I
inventory.
give him a little boop on the nose. And
I'll add that to my inventory.
totally fine, maybe.
So-
Fuck you, evil. You
What
are
did
cringe.
Vera
That's
say?
funny.
Did it for
What?
all my spells.
Book
That's good.
weak points in
The real-
reality. Okay.
So I was like,
disguise self.
Was
You know,
within
the real
bounds.
question,
Self-performance.
Aaron, why do you feel like this is going to do anything positive?
I don't feel like it'll do anything
no.
positive. The child and current me, feels like it
The
would be
red button in
interesting.
front of me.
Yes. Press red button.
Guys, I
What are you doing?
just like something wants me to go in there.
What are you doing?
What?
Do you know what these are?
If you
Yes, I do.
go in there, I am going to slap you.
What's
Very
going on?
Alright, hang
over
on, hear
here?
me out, hear me out. These are like circles of chronomancy, and I know it sounds weird, but the effect intended for these circles won't
You
be
go in there, I will
affected
pull the Wendigos out
unless
of his mouth
I
and feed
consume
you to them.
someone. So basically, what people did, they like made people eat other people, then put them in circle, and it did weird things. But now I kind of want to.
You haven't
step
eaten
in it.
anybody.
No, I haven't. But like, something wants me to go in there.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Ravon-
I'm so glad that
You can go.
Wealth
I can
has more of an
try.
understanding of what's about
Well,
to happen.
Ravon kind of knows because he knows that about
I
the
know
mark.
exactly what's about to
Ravon
happen,
knows
so,
about the
like,
mark, so he's gonna try and pull him out of it.
Oh, we're going this way now.
Yeah. What? I suggest that you stay away from
what
that
is
center.
making you want to step in the circle?
I have no clue what is it going to do.
It's going to speed
Well,
up something.
if
and
you
some kind of-
don't know, they won't know. Let me tell you.
Yeah, hey, Hira? You remember that deal you made?
Yeah.
I do.
Remember
but
when
I
you
don't
weren't
remember. I remember they wanted me to. Hang on.
Wouldn't that just speed up
Just
the
wanted you to
deadline?
free their brothers and
Hang on.
sisters.
Takes back
Not
book.
necessarily. There was no deadline.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. It just straight up said free them. Debt or in exchange for
Hey,
life.
Yura, you see your hand, how it's marked with a symbol?
I do. Is it the same symbol?
It's the same symbol.
Oh.
I'm not gonna look. The pieces are on your board. Ball's in your court. Whatever you want to do, do it.
Well, Ravon's stopping you.
If you step in that, I'm
The
not
candy's
sure if
for
I'll
you
be
to
able
crush.
help you or save
Hira
you
looks at
from
his
what's gonna
hands.
happen.
Hira looks at the circle. Hira looks at his hand.
Don't
And then
fall.
once again the circle.
Don't fall for
So
this
this
temptation.
is the same symbol.
Hey, I think you should do it.
All the more
sorry.
reason
Let me
to.
see
no,
your
no,
hand.
sorry,
It's
here,
on me.
it's not the same symbol as
No.
like on the circle I'm talking about. It's the same symbol on your hand. Yeah, the circle is completely different than your hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Um,
none of the same symbols on your hand are on the ground, but it's,
Yeah, but,
you just
So
yeah, but if you go in there, there's no guarantee that we'll be able to save you. Are you sure you want to take that risk?
We've already lost one.
you see, I don't want to take that risk. I don't think
Don't.
I will.
Here's what we'll do. She grabs Hira by the hand and just starts walking.
No.
Hang on, but hang on.
Nope, nope.
Could
No,
possibly
we're leaving. Come on.
something.
Ravon is also pulling him away.
Hold on,
Hira-
wait, I'm
Hira
gonna try.
Let's go.
Hey, Hunt, I'm gonna step in front of it.
Here it takes back the book of broken realities. And
No, here,
Okay,
no,
I'll take that out of my
Here.
inventory.
Here, listen to me.
yeah,
Listen, I'm gonna put my hands on his shoulders.
Julius, before you say anything, I want you to know you've well established yourself as the least trustworthy. Well, aside from Liam,
I
but
am
the
the
least trustworthy.
most trustworthy. I get everything right.
Okay, then where's my money back? Where's my money? Where's the
I'm
return?
working
gonna walk
on
this
it.
way,
You're
and we're
working
gonna-
on it.
That was like a day ago.
You also
Oh,
said that the
you are
birds
right.
around here
It's
are
been like 2
warforged.
weeks.
Birds around me are
It takes. Hey man,
Yeah,
I've
Byron's
gotten
gonna-
some
Byron's
really
gonna
good
start walking
information
this
on
way.
that so far. Anyway,
But
I'm gonna
he's
put
gonna
my
lean to
hands up.
Julius. He's gonna lean to Julius and say, "I've seen a baby bird." Then just walk away.
You tell me.
Okay, Hero runs back to Bahidi. Hey, Bahidi, I got something important.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just opening this curtain.
Oh, okay, we're doing. Yep.
I'm opening the curtain.
Are you with the government?
Yeah,
A large
I
mirror.
am.
A large mirror stands in front of you. Reflected in gold frame, jewels line the outside. Even from those without magical repertoire, you can see that the mirror itself is magical, as small ripples of light move across. Roll me an Arcana check. All those who would know anything about magic items, so basically just Sierra and Vyra, I think.
Can I get a help
Not
action?
me.
I guess. I would.
I guess also
Not me,
Leon as
Dylan.
well.
Yeah.
Bahidi, can you give me a help
What
action?
Arcana?
Does
Well, yeah.
does
Motherfucker, can I assist someone?
does nature does nature
I
magic
know
count?
Everything.
No, that's what I'm
No.
saying. It's specifically arcane casters.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
What do you mean?
You
I
have
know.
so many
I know
goddamn intelligence
everything.
checks tonight.
Can I get a
Yeah.
guidance?
No.
No.
Not-
You can get an assist from me.
I
I'll
got
help you.
21.
Hira, as you look at the mirror, you know what that is. Whoa, your brain's unlocked.
I got a 24 because I'm better than him.
The
This-
dumbest.
This is
It's-
a magic mirror with 3 main functions. The first function, it reflects whatever is placed in front of it, much like a FaceTime, but magical with mirrors. You understand.
Oh, mirror.
Ooh.
The second, an exact copy of the mirror could be placed anywhere in the world, and so long as both gates are open, you are free to walk to the other side, much like a gateway. Its third function is slightly more niche, we'll call it.
Esoteric.
Yeah, esoteric works. It can reflect the truth of something once per long rest, is the best way to put it. Basically once per day, reset at dawn.
Here,
Long
Oh,
rest
damn.
is the easier way to put it.
You share this.
Wait, hon, how big is it?
It reveals the truth of something. Think of it like a cocaine version of the identify spell.
Damn.
Hira grabs Bahidi
What?
and Ravon.
Oh.
Hey, who
Yeah,
else
you
do we
looked at
trust?
I'm
What
gonna
do you
try to
mean,
put my
trust me?
hand through it.
Just tell us. He hasn't told. Oh.
Well, what about-
Do you approach it? Don't touch
He did
the
roll a
magic
higher
mirror.
arcana than him. He said he
I
rolled
will
a 24.
stand here to make sure no one else touches it.
Why do you
Hang
people
on,
just
hang
touch
on.
things without
Yeah, I
Bahidi,
know
who-
it does. I rolled a
Here,
20.
follow me.
If you know what it does, don't touch anything!
Alright. What do you have to say about this?
I'm going this way.
Alright.
Bahidi.
Julius?
I have to watch these two.
Okay.
No.
I can relay
Yeah.
them. I can relay the
Yeah,
information.
I'll watch them.
I can relay the
Hira
information.
tells Ravon the magical properties of the mirror.
I
I
see.
feel like telling Leon or Julius might be a poor decision.
I can understand that.
Alright, yeah. Now
Alright.
tell that to Bahidi when you
Yep.
get the chance.
Alright, I'll do that immediately.
I also
I literally
have an
know what
I,
this does.
Ravon, I have an idea.
Yeah?
Here,
What is
I'm,
it?
not, I'm smarter than Hira.
You are
Advantage?
far from smarter.
Chris, why did you have advantage?
Oh wait, could you repeat that? I couldn't
got a
quite
help
hear.
action from
From who?
Me.
Bird?
Fox's character, Vyra. Vyra helped me.
Oh wait, what
Oh,
did you
Yeah,
say,
Vyra
Hira?
rolled.
Wait, what did you
Oh,
say?
Vyra rolled.
Hang on, I need
You
a
have
sec
help
to double
action.
check
You got
something.
less.
They said they did. I don't know, man.
Oh man, you got a 17.
Then can I have my hawk help me, Taylor?
Not for understanding the arcanities of something.
Slap you.
How is your okay? Please explain to me how your hawk will effectively aid you in the understanding of a
Okay,
magical
well, this
item.
is a mirror, right?
Say
It can see.
caca.
Alright. It has blind sight, so it can actually see.
You know what, Julius?
Great. Anyways, Hira and Ravon.
Alright,
If I-
so what do you suggest I do with it then?
Okay.
Oh, just tell Bahidi when you get the chance. But I learned something. Oh, here I learned a spell called Augury.
I also know that spell.
Yo, no way. Okay, so I could like cast it and figure out if activating that circle would be a horrendous idea or if by chance a good thing could happen.
Yes, you could do that as a ritual, even.
Yes, which would
Do
like
you have the components for it?
Oh,
I have the components for it, so I can lend them to you.
Okay,
I'm gonna keep
thank
it
you,
a buck
Bahidi.
50 with you. Change that spell. Don't need two people to Augury in the party. Being real.
Yeah, okay, so here's the thing with Augury. If you cast it more than once, there's a chance that you don't get a true answer.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, if you cast it more, in fact, I think if you cast it more than once, the answer becomes random.
It's after twice.
It's
After 2 times, the answer becomes random.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Here's gonna ask Bahidi for the
I
components.
forgot about that. Never mind. Disregard me.
Yes, here are the bones. She hands you some carved bones.
Ravon, do you think you can come with me in case?
Yes, I can understand the situation.
What is this thing?
Oh, I'm gonna step in something, but I'm gonna use a spell to see if it's a bad idea.
What?
Master of
Hira.
simplification. Here as
Are you
always.
going to...
Hero wanders over with Ravon.
Yeah, Ravon keeps it.
Here squats down.
Unfortunately, you are busy keeping Julius at bay. You are tied down. Alright, Hira.
Am I like tied up in a rope?
I would tie you up.
I would resist.
Hira, what is your question?
You
I
fucking
think
bad.
But I think it's funny if I. I think it's funny.
Can I knock Julius out?
I'll let it happen.
Let's start with Hira's question.
Let's let them do their thing.
It's less of a question and more of the following actions I could take. Would
Yep.
stepping in this portal result in something good or bad? Or not portal, this spell.
Okay, let me give you the rundown on this. Be more specific.
Mhm.
Because
Okay.
the way you have asked it right now is that if you step into this circle, will something bad happen? We know that answer. Not necessarily, because you would have to activate it. You should ask the question of, if I step in here and activate it, right? Or it's like, phrase it like this. Should I step in this and
Uh-oh.
activate it?
Stinky.
Could this possibly be affected by any outside things, like maybe the devils? Ooh. No, they wouldn't.
That's why you're casting the spell.
Yeah. Okay, here. Cast a spell and asks that exact question. Would stepping inside the
Inactivate.
symbol, rune, ritual, and activating it result in something bad or good for Hira and the party?
You're either going to need to choose Hira or the party as the specific.
Well, Hira dying could be a net positive for the party.
No, the net positive is Julius dying.
True.
Hira, would you like to learn if something bad or good will happen to Hira, or something bad or good will happen to the party?
There you go. Choose one.
How selfless is
I'm gonna
Hira?
have to choose one. Also, that.
Wait, is this still the Minecraft OST? Why is it?
Yeah.
Why is it kind of really good?
Minecraft OSC is always good. Anyways,
I know.
Well, that depends.
Hira is going to have to choose the party.
or the party. It's within. Let me double check Augury because I think it says something within the
Within
next 30
minutes.
I mean,
Yeah,
No,
The
wait.
actions you take.
action that you would take within the next 30 minutes, not necessarily,
Okay.
which might include the potential ramifications that take longer.
I mean, knowing what it does is technically good.
The
So,
sticks.
What did I
bring
miss? So
up-
what happened?
The stick brings up wheel and woe.
Okay.
Yeah, I kinda
you
figured.
dirty.
I kind of figured.
I don't want to cuck you like that, but
So it's both.
that's the best way to do that. Yes.
Yeah, I kind of figured it would say
So
that.
there is good, there is bad.
Can I?
Dalen, since Ravon has seen Bahidi use Augury before, would he be able to recognize what's going on here, or now?
Um, there's a verbal component, so here it has to verbalize. If me activating the circle, is it bad for the party?
And would
Yeah,
he be
You
able
would
to
have to
tell,
understand
like,
what the wheel and woe means.
yeah, would I be able to tell what the wheel and if it's actually showing wheel or woe, or would I just know it's an Augury spell?
I'm gonna say I don't think, since Bahidi thoroughly explained how Augury works, I'm gonna say that you don't know what the tiles mean.
Okay.
But he just says a lot of stuff about fate.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
whenever you say, whenever you said this mirror can reveal the truth of an object, does that mean that it's history too?
Mayhaps.
Well, Hira, what did it
Can I make
say?
an Arcana check?
Nope.
I need
Okay.
advice from someone
Then
else
I would like
who
to
has
walk up
better
to the
decision
mirror.
making skills.
Chris,
And
someone
present-
else is doing something right now?
Sorry.
It's all good. Anyways, here, continue.
He's like squatting down with his hands on his lips.
Well,
I need advice from someone with better decision making skills than I possess.
well, if would've-
Ravant, as kindly as possible.
well,
I'm sure you'd be a great voice, but you know, Bahidi's kind of like.
yeah, I would agree as well, as she would possess more insight on the matter than I do. My knowledge is only limited to that of my hill. I have never ventured to anywhere else other than here. So,
And I probably have even less. Alright, let's go.
on-
Bahidi?
Just a second. I'm trying to wrangle Leon. Leon, no. You can't. No.
What?
Wait.
Knocked him out. So much energy.
Julius is Yamcha posing in the corner.
Did you know that you have that much energy?
He's curled up in a little ball like a baby.
Specifically, he's like up here. I dragged him up.
Alright, let's just. Okay. Now, I just really want to make this clear to everybody here. Don't touch things before we have made an agreement. We are a group.
of course.
If you do things recklessly without explaining yourself, looks at Leon, looks at Julius, then remembers Julius is unconscious.
Yes, especially
You're
when we
one,
had a
liable
certain...
to get
Do you
yourself
all not
killed.
do that already?
2, liable to get all of us killed. And 3, make yourself look like a goddamn idiot. I don't care if you know what it is. What I care about is the fact that all of us are working together. We should not meddle with something that is obviously powerful without coming to a consensus, all of us.
I agree.
And it's their life. I mean, can you really control it?
It's not just your life. It's all of our lives. We're all in this together. Leon.
Every decision we make
Or-
is also impacting the others who are
Or
also
would you
with that
like
person.
Or would you like to leave this group, Leon?
No, it's just most of us are in it together. I don't know if all of us are in it fully.
I have news for you, Leon. The way that a team works is that you all have to work together, or it falls apart and everybody dies. Do you know much about, symbiotic relationships in nature? These work because animals work together. Because they cooperate.
Like wolves in a pack.
Not because they separate out, do their own thing. If they did that, they would die. When something doesn't do in a herd or pack, when one does something that does not benefit everybody else, they are shunned, left, killed, potentially eaten. We work together, or we don't at all. If seeing a literal angel did not do enough for you, then frankly, Leon, I have very little to say to you. Not to mention you were entirely disrespectful the whole time. It was utterly shameful. Don't touch that mirror. I'm going to go see what Hira's talking about. You touch that mirror, it'll be on your head. Just gonna walk off with Hira. Alright, let's see. What in the hell is this?
So long story short, the rituals are chronomancy things that speed up the process. Just speeds up stuff. It was used for making other humans. Humans ate other humans and were put in here to speed up the process of cannibalism. That's besides the point. He points at the augury ritual and then goes, the question I prompted it was, if I were to step into the ritual and it were to be activated, would it have negative or positive effects for the party? And it gave me weal and woe, meaning, well, I'm sure you already know.
Tell me, what does this circle do? Exactly.
Your Arcana check reveals that it speeds up the rate of afflictions and curses.
It speeds up the rate of afflictions and curses.
So why would you want to go in there?
Because the curse thing on my arm, or whatever it is, kind of resonated with it and was like, you should step in there. And then everybody was like, that's a terrible idea. And I was like, probably. However, and I used Augury to see what it would give me. And, well, you can see what it said. Now, I was...
Give me that. She takes the augury. The things. I'll cast my own. I cast augury. I asked the same question he did, but for Hira.
Alright. For Hira, as you ponder the question, ask it out loud, and roll the dice.
I say it in Celestial also.
That's fine. You don't speak Celestial, do you, Hira?
I do.
You do.
She would always do this for these.
Got you. You get... Oh, how do I... Okay, that's how I'm going to represent this. Alright. Both sticks land on wheel, though the rightmost wheel was about to land on woe, but then slowly moved over to wheel.
I don't sense any outside force tampering with this, do I?
Roll me a religion check.
Okay, cool.
I will give him the help action.
Give
her.
If able, cast guidance. Tell me if I am.
Not... No.
Well, damn, I should have came with.
Alright. That's an 18. Did you say you were helping me?
Gonna make a secret roll.
Okay. Guess I'll roll with advantage. Oh, that's a 20.
Okay. Not bad. Let me double check my modifiers. Which might have given it away, but it also might not have.
I mean, it tells me something. It don't tell me.
Yeah. What's the fucking thing I used for this guy?
What thing are you talking about?
For this specific NPC, I have a specific stat block that I have set out for him that I didn't create. It's one of the 5e ones. I'm just double checking to make sure that I wrote down the right one that he is.
Oh, no,
where the it is. No. Fuck no. Holy shit. That would be funny, though.
That would be. That'd be entertaining.
That would be
You're
pretty
like,
funny.
"Oh, great."
Was this the one? Hold up. Yes, this was the one. Alright. Okay. Alright. Bahidi.
Mhm.
Oh. So I want to give you the most fair shot, but you did lose the roll. Let me think. Ah, I know how I'll do this. Alright. While you are unable to determine what caused what you believe to be a shifting of, fate, or that person, or if someone manipulated the roll, you do, however, notice the lack of an effect. Typically, when you do these rituals, there are somewhat like some residual, just, magic, divine energy around them. The magic on one of the dice, the rightmost one, is just gone.
Well, here, it would seem that something does not wish us to know the full ramifications.
I see.
And it seems likely that while this would have potentially beneficial effects, it would likely also have negative ones. Question is which one would be greater. The other question is what would be served by this.
I
Let's
don't
see.
have a
Have
clue.
there been any changes in you? Has the mark changed, grown, shrank, anything of the like? Are you
Dalen,
feeling well?
I feel
Mark
fine.
hasn't changed. You don't notice it affecting your health at all. Though you still do feel its power. It hasn't grown or dampened, but it's more like a constant sore on your hand, the feeling of this hellish presence.
It's more just like a constant ache in my hand. But it's bearable, so no real pain.
Well, then, here's my question for you here. I'm not going to make this decision for you. But, what would you rather work with? Zericoshi, vampires, or devils? Because that's frankly what our options are right now.
Zericoshi, of course.
Are you really sure about that?
Positive.
You remember where we are right now?
Whoa.
And
Hey, White Cross, the people you read about, they're one of the major houses of Zericoshi.
So, those are our current options.
I want to work with you all.
Well, that's all well and good. But we don't yet know what we're going to do. And we are looking for a decision one way or the other.
It did say it would have positive and negative effects for the party as a whole, and positive and likely negative effects for me.
I assume it's unclear something likely tampered with part of that prediction. But then there's a reason it did. But it removed the magic. So theoretically, it was just a roll. And is, I would say random, but there is no random. The closest approximation to it.
Should we discuss this with the rest of the party, or?
We've discussed it enough. It's your choice. I don't know what that does. You've only encountered one other time where it's pulled at you, yes? Just
to be clear, you're referencing to the time we encountered the one demon lady?
I'm talking about the pit fiend, yes.
Yeah.
Does it feel the same?
Does it?
The mark?
As it did when we saw the pit fiend trap? Is he getting the same?
Yes.
It does feel pretty similar.
Well, wait. What's this ritual? It's still here.
You were talking about the chrono.
The circle is like still chalked into the ground.
And you could activate it, yes?
I
Yeah.
believe. I believe so.
Where does it draw its power from?
Kira, your Arcana check before would reveal that if you were to activate this, it would rely off your own magic, meaning it would take a number of spell slots from you to activate.
It would take the power of whoever activates it.
Your magic's still the same, right? Nothing changed there?
Not as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, and wait a second. He looks at the barrels. Those are food barrels. Wait,
Yeah.
those are food barrels. Bahiti takes out her rations and starts tearing one apart to look at it closer because she hasn't really done that.
As you rip apart the rations, you can see that kind of like I guess the best way to put them are like the MREs that you receive, like little packages of food, have the same seal as the barrels.
Right. I'm ripping apart the contents.
Holy shit, have they been feeding us people?
Good thing I'm a warforged. I don't eat anything.
Oh
my god.
Make me a
the thing is,
medicine
Fyra
check.
hasn't been eating rations. She's been eating her own supply.
And Ravon doesn't eat at all.
Oh
Make
my
me
god.
a medicine check.
Have we been eating?
Fucking Wendigos, Lamau.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
It
don't
was
laugh
going
like
to waning.
Oh
Don't
shit.
laugh.
What if they're feeding
It
the
was going to
In
win
fairness,
it.
I haven't eaten many. But
And I never ate
Oh, I
any.
thought they were just smuggling Wendigos. Oh no.
You do not sense the same flesh texture in the rations as would be associated with the Wendigos. However,
not Wendigos.
yeah, so it's not in your rations. It's not human meat.
Oh, thank God.
However, you do know that the rations that the military receives and the rations that normal people receive are different.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Oh dear God.
Gonna come back, everyone's gonna be a Wendigo.
Oh fuck.
Did you eat any of the food that was given to civilians?
No, I just had my own and the ones I.
Oh, that's
So far, you all have not had civilian
Alright.
food.
You know what? I know what we're doing next.
No stepping in the
Make this decision. I still refuse to make this. This is your decision. It's whatever the consequences, one way or the other, good or bad, is on your head because you made the decision to begin with. If it's pulling at you the same as it was before, well then, you might have to if you want to live. Because that's what you had to do last time. But either way, we have to go back to the town.
What the fuck, man? They're going to turn the whole town to Wendigo.
And I am prepared to kill every single person there that is responsible. So, make your decision. I will be here to help you.
Wait a minute. I don't know much how this kind of shit works. But
They might be feeding people.
No,
Yeah.
okay. No, not that. So there was like funny
reference.
runes in the water, right?
Yes,
There.
the water was highly purified.
It was.
How very
my
strange.
Oh
They
shit!
were purifying the water so that the people didn't turn to Wendigos. Or feeding them
No.
human meat.
Oh, don't
no,
worry.
I-
I'm checking the water in here next.
Oh fuck!
How very strange that the town had recently hyper purified its water, mayhaps to cleanse something from its civilian populace for a time.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, all right. Here, are you stepping in there?
Yeah.
You activating it?
Here, takes off the golden helmet and the book he received from here. Along with any of his weapons. And setting him off to the side around, like, just here.
Mm.
Well, in case anything bad does happen, and for whatever reason I go all crazy, that won't be able to harm people, but that aside, Hira activates the runes.
All right.
Hira. Your research knows a few things. You know the corruptive power of fiends. When things are left by fiendish presences for too long, they begin to corrupt and begin to turn hellish themselves. The small ache on your hand, ever present from the mark left by that devil, burns brighter. As it seems almost, even though the fraction of that power is so infinitesimally small, what feels like centuries pass in that one point. And the mark begins to glow brighter as your skin reddens, as new blood fills your veins. It grows alongside your arm before your mana runs out. Well. What an unprecedented turn of events. You're a bold one, kid. I didn't think you'd have it in you. You had all the warning signs, and yet you decided to roll that dice of yours, huh? Can't
Yeah.
say I don't admire bravery. Oh, mayhaps there's a line between foolish and brave. Well. Now, I suppose them's people that you're going back to aren't going to be big old fans of your arm here, huh?
Probably not.
Well, I might have use of your Cambradian Cambradian flesh. That's the word I'm looking for.
Dictionary?
Arcana check or religion, your choice.
No, what does...
Cambradian. Yep.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you should don't move. Stay there.
It's a
Skill
term I
check.
had to invent, kind of.
Funny man.
You probably could just said. You probably just could have said the name of the thing and then flesh.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, that's fair. I probably could have just said Cambrian flesh. Basically, half devil, half humans. They're not necessarily tieflings. Tieflings just have devil blood in them. Cambrians are the literal offspring between devils and humans. And due to the fact that your flesh was corrupted due to the increase of hellish presence next to it due to the ritual, your right arm is that of a Cambrian now. Which is a pseudo-devil, or pseudo-fiend, I should say.
I love... That's amazing. I
It's a
think.
Cambrian explosion.
The Cambrian explosion. It's his right arm, the one with the mark on it.
Don't call me a devil.
Looking back on it, he did sort of become Nero from Devil May Cry, didn't he?
I did?
A little.
Well,
Yeah.
no, Nero.
Hero, more like near.
Nero-
It's
Nero's
like,
cool.
It's like it's Nero because it's hero, but without the H, I, and A.
Okay.
Wow,
Listen.
you have to replace 3 letters.
Listen, it's looking. Okay, so listen. I don't know if you've heard that. I don't know if you are privy to that inside joke boxes, but the hero.
I know the Lorcan thing.
The hero Lorcan, when he changed his thing, said, "I'm changing my name to Nero because I just changed around a few of the letters and removed some and added some." And I'm like, "So you just chose an entirely new name?" And he's like, "No, it has like 2 of the same letters in it." And I'm like, "I understand that."
Oh my god.
It's like, gosh, I love that man. What a, oh, he's funny. What a funny guy. Shout out to fucking dude. Anyways, well, Hira,
That's a shout
I
out to
have
Sex.
good news and bad news.
Shout out to sex. I got none of it.
What do I gotta kill?
Well, first off, you don't gotta kill nobody right now.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
sorry.
Right
Actually,
now.
you need to make one. You need to make a choice for me. Actually, I lied.
Okay.
You see, the devil's offering you a deal. You can give him your right arm, cut it off right now, and give it to him, meaning that the mark that binded you seals that away. Gone from whatever you got going on, if that makes any sense. The mark that binds you is off of you, and the devilish presence is also gone from you. You'd return back to normal society, sans arm. Or you can keep it. Keep the mark and accept the devilish power now at your grasp, quite literally at your fingertips.
Run Sonoli Part 2. Woo!
Hey, you could also ask him more details about what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, no, I'll do that. So, could you tell me a little more about what I'd have to do?
Sure. Now, our little deal that we made, we promised that you would help free my brothers and sisters. You've done a bang-up job so far, and freed my sister from that confinement. I suppose since you're this far along, I suppose you are privy to some more information. Our little family here. Well, refugees, you can call it. You see, a few centuries ago, there was a big shake-up of what happened in the rulership of the Hells. We pledged our allegiance to a losing candidate, is the best way to put it.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
Oh no!
I know who they
Are these servants of wealth?
All right.
No,
No, probably like Wealth's rival.
they're not
Former
The
servants
rival.
guy
of
that
wealth.
Wealth overthrew.
Oh no, I don't think they're servants of wealth. I think they're servants of the guy Wealth killed.
Yep.
That's
Got
funny.
Wealth killed.
Nice.
You're not privy to that information,
Oh,
but to
that's
confirm the name
so
for
good.
everyone who is, it is Timaeus, is the...
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
that makes sense.
Unfortunately, due to our previous alliances, we were forced out of the kingdom, so to say. We're just working on rebuilding our familial ties and mayhaps striking back a little bit of revenge.
How many siblings do you have?
There's 6 of us in total, 4 left.
Uh-huh. Doesn't matter how long I take to do it? Well, not longer than this, time thing accelerated it, because I can only live so long, but...
That's the best way to put this. The time only accelerated. It didn't affect your age. It just affected your afflictions, which was the devil mark.
No. Yeah, no, I understand
Oh,
that.
gotcha.
Like, how long do I have before he's like, hey, you're a lousy worker, I'm gonna kill you.
Time for you and devils is very, very different. We, mortal, can't age and die. Well, we got all the time in the world. Even if a century passes or so, that's still pretty recent in devil times. Though I suppose you are limited by your lifespan. No, he kind of thinks a little bit. With that fancy new arm of yours, I'm sure your life may have just extended a little bit. You got a hellish heart in you now.
I see. And this won't harm. Well, it won't harm my party.
You got a scent on you, boy. The scent of our family now. And we're not the most kindly regarded in the circles of hell. You may find a little bit of difficulty dealing with the hellish influences around. You're wearing the wrong gang colors in the hood.
Hera looks at the arm. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'll take you up on this, and I will free your remaining family.
Why, thank you. Keep that arm of yours. It comes with a few little interesting upgrades to your thing. He kind of like points to your body. Well, I suppose I'll see you. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
All right. From the outside, you saw Hero's arm flare up, glow bright red, and go all the way to his shoulder about. Then you saw what appears to be a circle of darkness appear for just a second, and then it disappears. I will type up Hero what your new arm does.
Well, that's
Kills people instantly.
concerning.
You touch them, they die.
Am I back to reality? Can I?
Yep, you're back.
Zero walks over,
Seems
snap
like a
back to
banger.
reality. Okay. Hera picks up his stuff.
Yahoo! Mario?
And I hide it, and I.
Let me see it.
Hera rolls up his sleeve and shows it to Bahiti.
Oh,
Serious moment showing the wound of their devilish adversary. Mario 64 noises in the background.
I'm sorry,
You
Dalen.
have to hide that.
Oh yeah, no, I was under the assumption of that. Yeah.
What the hell is that sound box?
the falling.
You need
I don't think it was.
guards.
Mr.
I
Krabs?
hope it doesn't try to choke us to death at some point.
Hera pulls some bandages out of his back, out of his satchel, and wraps it around his right arm, going through his wrist.
Yeah, play it off as a wound.
Now I just.
Oh, he's animating it.
We're good.
He's got the anime bandage.
Yeah.
It's the anime bandage. Gosh,
When
I
I
know.
go
It's
into
the
combat,
worst
pick up
part-
my sword,
The
it's gonna
worst
set
part
on
is that I
fire.
know exactly what that does. I know exactly what you mean by the anime bandage. Jeez
Oh,
Louise.
It's that
He's
exactly. Now I gotta.
You gotta get a small band-aid on your nose.
And I gotta
Just
wrap it around
randomly.
my
We're not
waist.
sure where it came from, but you got
You
it.
need like a bandage.
Yeah.
Jinka from
The devil-
Beyblades. This arm's gonna help me launch.
You need a bandage.
You need
around
to
one
dramatically pull it off every combat and then rewrap it.
eye.
No,
Yeah.
it's gotta just
You
burn
gotta like point the arm forward and you towards the camera. And
No,
then,
you gotta give a little monologue about like your friends and hope, and then pull it off.
and then rip off the bandage.
Congrats,
What
Hera.
did you
You
say,
became a
Bahiti?
You have to
protagonist.
scream loudly as
You
you
have to-
charge
hold on.
towards
You
the
have to
guys,
Gotta point the
guys.
arm forward, scream loudly, rip off the bandage
Oh
while
my
talking about your friend.
Alright.
You
Oh
have
my
to say
God.
some sort of move.
All
You
right,
have to put
so,
the word legendary into it, and also blood.
Extremely important information.
I'm listening.
Immediately after this, we're going back to the town.
By the way, how
What
long were you
happened?
knocked out for?
What happened?
Forever.
Bad
Make-
thing
Hey, you're awake
upstairs.
You can't. You can't.
Julius,
Hey, you're finally awake.
forever.
You're trying to cross the border of.
Also, okay, all right. Hey, important information. Extremely important information. Life or death, in fact.
What
Or
happened?
life or unlife.
What happened?
Look, our rations are fine. But did you ever notice that the rations for the military and the rations for the civilian population were different?
Oh yes, I was going to bring it up. They're shipping Wendigos to the town of Waning.
Yes.
Yes.
So, here's another thing that I didn't tell you, Vyra, that I learned on the day that you were there. They're purifying the water a lot.
Yeah, they're
Like a
purifying the
lot.
water. Said a
Like-
lot. That they-
Massively more than they need to. Or
They
more
only
than
needed
they
to use like a 4th level spell on it.
should.
Did they go?
They wouldn't even need that. Purifying water is a very basic spell.
Level that was
Not
it
only
casted
that,
at?
there's a great degree of magic in the soil. There's
It
regular
seems.
patrols by White Cross.
It seems as if
They're trying to
they are
purify.
trying to either kill or convert the population.
No, I think they're trying to undo what they did to them. Already.
What exactly do you think it was that they did?
In that case, why bother infecting them in the process?
Where do you think they got the people to turn into Wendigos?
Oh.
After negotiations, we head out immediately.
We go.
Immediately. We do not rest afterwards. We go.
Well, what are we gonna do with this mirror then?
Alright,
The,
well,
the mirror.
so before the mirror...
Nope. Stop.
Bam!
Stop.
Oh yeah, Bahidi, we should
Alright.
tell you what that does.
Julius.
Huh.
Now, you were unconscious for
Yeah.
when I did the talk. But I'm
Yeah.
going to talk to you now about this. We
Yeah.
are a team. Am I clear?
I'm a
You
one-man
understand
show,
what that
baby.
means? I will kill you.
Uh,
She says
I
that
will also
flat,
kill you.
deadpan. Like, you can tell she means it. If you endanger this group, I will kill you.
Oh.
I don't want to. I'll hate myself for it, but I will goddamn do it. Do I make myself clear?
you know, I got something to do over here.
Why?
Hey, Dalen.
He seems
What's
to
up?
have gotten the message.
Do we have another mirror anywhere? Is there a mirror anywhere that we could go through? Or yeah. Here.
The transportation utility.
Yeah.
You sense that the other one is currently closed.
Oh,
Well,
oh yeah, tell us Bahidi what the mirror does. Yada yada.
well, we also know that this also reveals the truth behind whatever is being used it on.
Okay. So there's a lot of things in this room that would be useful for. There's a lot of things in general that would be useful for. There's another thing I want to look at. What the hell is with this water? Why is there so much water? What is this water?
Oh, it's like the Sicilian solution that people use to make
Bahidi.
spells.
Wow.
And it probably has a deeper meaning.
Her pulls out the letter that Caesar gave her.
Is
when do you
now
want me to
really
open
the time
this?
to read this letter?
When do you want me to open it?
I don't know, but we're not dealing with everything that's down here. Preferably after we sleep.
Um,
You certainly can't
No
do
need to
much
be so mad. I was just asking.
I can't do much.
There's,
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
I'm out
would
of
like to
spell
open the
slots.
letter, you can.
there's a lot going on. Like,
Yeah.
open it if you want, read it if you want, but like, we can only do so many things at once.
Dalen, how many spell slots did I use?
Go over here and read it.
You said you
Yeah.
used all of them.
Oh, hold on.
Big boy.
Dang.
Yeah, no. I'm a little taxed.
Right now,
He goes over here and reads it.
Yeah?
I was gonna say right now, Julius is looking for secrets that don't exist.
All right. Nature check on the water, or religion, or arcana.
I can
Whoa.
help. I can help with nature.
I'll do nature.
I'm assisting you.
that's a 15. Well, I'll guidance myself also because I might as well. I knew I was going to do this. All right, so 19.
Okay. Hypersalient solution. As you look on it.
Does it help that I have like herbalism proficiency as well?
Yeah. All right. Here's what knowledge you gained. First off, the water's utility in the context of what they're doing down here, now that you looked at all of it, probably is used in the salting of meat, preservation, mummification, so on and so forth.
Right.
However, there is an addition to it, and that is this water has also been purified. To a lesser extent than in the town, but still pretty purified. Roll me a religion check now.
May I assist?
Sure.
Alright, you got the floor. You got advantage.
Can I get guidance for this one also, or no?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Alright, that's a 15.
That's fine, yeah.
Your understanding of this so far is that the purification in the water is used to halt the effects, much like how salt stops rot from growing on meat. The purification in salt halts the continuation of, you're guessing, the corruption.
Hey, do we know who set up the purification?
No. You know the government did, the owners of the camp, but you're not sure who specifically did it.
No. I have another question for you.
Sure.
Is the water at the camp, like, it's not salt water?
No. You're guessing the salt has a different utility here than... The salt is used for physical decomposition. The purification is used for the spiritual, you get the idea.
Oh, dear. Maybe we can't take them away. If we take them away from that water source...
So they're stuck there.
Are they... So basically they're keeping them hostage, or they're waking them...
Or they're not necessarily even eating meat. They're growing their own food as well.
That is also true.
I'm here now.
Unless...
What are you guys talking about?
What the magic is for in the food.
What are you guys talking about? What's going on here?
Well, normally druidic magic does not invoke these kind of curses, do they?
Well,
There's
normally no.
all kinds. And nature's not always kind.
I know that for a
Really?
fact.
Your
That's a
mother
certain.
nature's a bitch. You ever heard of the Feywild? All about.
Oh, I draw some of my power from the Feywilds, actually.
Unless they're keeping,
Oh,
unless they're using the fact that they're not Wendigos yet as some kind of storage while they wait so they're unsuspecting.
Why would they do that?
I don't know if you saw a Wendigo, you'd probably freak out.
So
An army to purge them.
So this means
They're
continuing
fighting
on, if we try to clear any more cities or get any more cities for the Zericoshi government, they're just gonna do this shit?
They're already doing this.
Yeah,
This
nothing we can really do about that. Yeah, nothing we can really do about that, though.
I mean, it could also be a way of, making a town disappear real quick.
Julius, I swear to God.
He's not wrong in this case.
I guess.
All you have to do is stop purifying the water, and they all turn to Wendigos.
I will say, I think we should have a serious discussion right here on what the course of action is after this.
Hey, by the way, Dalen, what was the goal of the Crusades again? The exact goal? At least it
The
was given.
exact goal was
At least
to
that was
reclaim the land of reclaim the land of Kyrium and unite it under the banner of Zericoshi.
Aren't they also like at a war or something? Like on a war?
They're
With the
also
yarning.
Zericoshi as at a war of yarning. And the reason they want to reclaim Kyrium is because lots of natural resources that they can use to extend their war effort. Plus, this has been a goal of theirs for a while, and they're kind of just taking advantage of the effect.
Hey guys, I have a feeling that the whole just reclaiming Kyrium for like land shit is a sham. I think they're just trying to build an army.
They're trying to do both, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm quite certain of that.
I mean, obviously it was a sham from the beginning.
Well, as much as I understand it's a sham, whatever, I think we should still make an informed decision, like right here, because
they're just trying to
what are we gonna do after this?
Where are we going to go?
Who are we gonna go work with?
Well, I
'Cause
only...
if we keep working with Zericoshi, they're gonna ice us. That's a non-starter.
I only know that, well, where that bird went is south of Bloodstone, and there's like a few little-known
They went back to
civilizations.
Zericoshi.
They may have gone to the camp.
It's
If they went
possible.
to the camp, we're even more screwed. We can't even risk going back there now. We just need to find a place or a people to work with.
Hey man, I've worked too hard to get myself in this deep. I'm not
You're
just
in
gonna
deep. Now,
yeah. You don't
I
understand.
propose we go work for someone like Fraser. Write us asylum for our knowledge.
And that would be...
We go try to speak to Caesar.
No.
Interestingly enough, the phrase "asylum for with knowledge" has come up in one of your readings.
Oh yeah, the ghost lady with the wolf.
Oh yeah.
The guiding
whatever.
spirit.
Let me propose a different course of action.
Yes, I hear you.
We don't go to Zericoshi.
Okay.
Definitely don't go to Caesar either.
Why?
Why? Because
No, not
Caesar...
Zericoshi. I meant Phrasenheim. Sorry.
Yes. No, you said Caesar.
Yeah, Caesar's in Phrasenheim.
Yes, and I disagree with that. He's a blood-sucking monster who would rather see everybody dead that isn't him and his kind.
That's kind of racist, but
Kind of racist.
yeah. Why would you say vampires want everyone dead? That's really weird.
He was literally looking down on every single one of us there because we weren't vampires.
Well, he didn't seem
Okay,
to look
well,
down
to
on
be fair,
me.
we're also working for the holier than thou people. So is that, really? What did you expect to happen
Well,
here?
I'm not saying we go and work with Zericoshi. I'm saying we go and help the people of Kyrium.
And how?
How? We tell them what's going on.
Okay, and they
We
will
tell
do
them
what
what's
with that
happening, and we help
information?
them get rid of Zericoshi.
Well, it's going to be difficult to
And
unite all
how?
of Kyrium against Zericoshi, as it is constantly in an a state of anarchy.
Yeah, unless, we became gang lords, took over all of Kyrium, and then continued to go and unite it against Zericoshi. It's always a choice. Just throwing that out there.
What?
I don't think we have the capabilities to do that just yet.
We could align ourselves
I think you're
with
just
them.
looking.
Hey man, I
Find
worked
a group
way.
that's less bad.
Hey, man, I've worked way too hard to get in here to try and find it. I don't want to just back out right now.
Let's start with this. They do not trust us. How are
What?
you going to convince Tahiti? Because
How?
I'm sure
I'll be
they don't
honest,
trust.
I don't give a damn about their governments. I don't give a damn about any of the gangs. I do care about the people here.
Really?
I care about the people, and I care about the land. I can give two shits about the government. Or who rules this place, or who doesn't.
Well, how are you going to move out Zericoshi if you don't rule? What's your plan?
Why not just get people to throw them out? They can't... Look, they're not bringing a full army. They don't have a full army. We know this.
Yeah.
If enough people get together realizing that this is bad, that Zericoshi already has their fingers here and is reaching out and clawing out to grab whatever they can, then perhaps we can convince people.
We suppose the biggest possible target on our backs?
We already have a target on our backs.
That's true. At this point, I don't understand why
I'm saying we go right now for these negotiations and we throw Zericoshi under the bus.
It wouldn't be that hard, that's for certain.
We tell
Counterpoint.
this
We
vampire
could go.
everything we've seen here.
Counterpoint. We could instead go work with Rosenheim, who could actually have a chance at pushing back Zericoshi if we were to aid them, especially with the
You
resources.
really think he cares one whit? He's in
Well,
his
maybe.
own benefit and no one else.
I don't
And
believe
we're not?
Kyrium is in any
No,
good graces
I'm
with
not.
any other nation.
Okay, alright. Selflessness, heroics, blah, blah, yada, yada.
We aren't going to work with him, but I do think we should visit him.
Why?
I agree.
Here's
She
my
will
question.
read
If
out.
we
She
go
will
to
read
this-
out the letter.
All right.
A formal invitation. Those who would like to know the truth of the conflict and the truth of the Song of Creation, you are welcome to my castle. In the following document, I will retail a small selection of my history with Whitecross, and another letter is sealed within that original letter, which you're guessing is the documentation.
There's a lot about this situation.
All right. One moment here. Didn't he say that we should accept that if we want to work with him? And so if we go there, the expectation on his part is we are agreeing to work with him. If we go there, he gives us this information, and we say, all right, bye, he's going to kill us.
I'll have something for him if we do not plan to work with him.
You are not giving him that.
Did forget about that.
What?
Burn it.
If we go there, we have to work with him.
No,
Destroy it.
literally. It can
What?
come in handy. And so,
It's a horrific monstrosity that they used to create these things.
that's all we need. He smoked
Do you
that
not have an
Tahiti.
ounce of a conscience?
Conscience? I mean, the conscience doesn't really get the bills paid, you know?
You just
Well, I do care.
You're
Really,
sickening.
things just running
Prove
its
it.
course. I don't see why you found disgusting. I'm just out here for my. Well, I'll help other people. I'm not putting myself in direct harm's way just to do it. And I do enjoy working with you all, and I don't want you to make the wrong choice. I don't think the Kyrium people have enough power to take on Zericoshi. I think that is a death.
Yet.
I think we could.
Yet.
Teach them. We can train them.
Train them. We can't even take on the military. There are hundreds of
Isn't
us
a
we can take on the
military. It's people like us.
There's hundreds of assassins. Assassins they can just call free, apparently, as we're seeing.
If that was the case, then he would have had more than one.
They seem more like
If that were the case, then why would we have to be here instead of just sending his hundreds of thousands of assassins out?
Because appearances. People aren't supposed to know about the assassins. If you just send
Even
every
though if they're all
it would be
dead, and if
good
there's that many,
assassins.
they could just kill everyone.
We're not sure of the variables right now. We're unsure of the modifiers, the numbers. I think we should go meet Caesar because that's information. Information we
Caesar-
can use.
I think Caesar knows that, wants us to do that, and then will manipulate us thoroughly.
I mean, yeah, but who isn't
Why
at
should
this
we
point?
trust him? I don't want to trust him. I don't want to go anywhere near him. Frankly, he makes my skin crawl.
Do you remember what Fate said to you, or that angel said to you? Maybe open your perspectives. Not everybody who seems so cookie cutter good and evil is so cookie
Yes,
cutter good
I
and evil.
have opened my eyes. I thought you were better than this. You were proving rapidly that you are not.
On top of that, Caesar did express concern about what I am and said something that I was overwriting my own programs, and he did speak of being close with Kalanarian, the place I was made in. And if he says I'm overwriting and defying something, then that may also have implications for my arrival to Frasienheim as well.
What?
All look down upon all of us for not being vampires. You can look at it a different way.
Is being a vampire really that bad? But secondly, Bahidi, I don't think you understand. I think we should work with Frasienheim because I thoroughly dislike Zericoshi. I'm here because I have to be.
You're not saying work with Frasienheim because the Frasienheim government doesn't care. You're saying work with Caesar.
Yes, because Caesar can actually help us. I'm sure he can do something to us.
Caesar will appear to help us, but he will manipulate us.
He wants us to help him, and he doesn't care.
He doesn't. How could we be sure?
You would see yourself cut your strings here and add new ones in another place and in another set of hands. That's all you would be doing.
The thing
you would
is,
still be a puppet.
If I'm a puppet with a cushy life, it's better than being a dead person, ain't it? And I think that siding with the... Unless you can provide a way, any semblance of a way, we can ultimately help the people of Kyrian. Spirits? That's just for us. How are we going to find it?
It's here in Kyrian.
Somewhere.
What exactly was it about the...
The wolf spirits?
Who did
actually,
they
hold on. Actually, Dylan,
the spirits will help?
Actually,
Yes.
I'm from Kyrian. Would I know anything about that?
About
the
what?
Wolf spirit thing?
You make me a religion check.
Rip.
You know that there was like a rumor a while ago that someone in a horrific disaster a while ago supposedly didn't die, but like escaped into the stars. That is as far as you've heard rumor-wise, but that's about it.
I couldn't make a history check.
I don't know that.
I probably would have researched some of this
I
stuff.
don't know about you guys, but that
Wait, no, I lived in Kyrian for some time. So.
That wolf spirit thing just sounds like one big conspiracy.
What is it?
That's not any better.
I don't know, something about someone not dying, like going into the
I know by
stars.
my Helian culture, the wolf is a symbol of a protector, which seems to fall in line with this guiding spirit for this person who was working with this bird.
All the spirits can. Then.
Man, who the hell would buy into such stupid conspiracies?
Okay.
Daggers into Leon, into Julius.
What?
We don't. It's the ramblings of a literal man. 2. How do you intend we find them? I mean, we're here, but it's like finding a needle in a
What did the
haystack.
journals say?
Ask people.
Hold on. What is your
See
family?
what people know.
Great people, I don't know any spirit.
Somebody else has to know more about this. This
Maybe.
necromancer learned it from somewhere.
I mean,
That is true.
he just really said in the journal that his only hope of escaping Whitecross was that spirit wolf person.
It even mentions Whitecross by name.
Or it's just a myth.
A myth that specifically mentions Whitecross.
Quite the myth.
Interesting.
So, okay, I wrote down notes on these pages. Now I look back on them, I have no idea what the fuck they mean.
The thing is, even if we find that spirit, whatever, who cares, that's not tangible results. Yes. That can help us disappear. It doesn't
will not
Help the
sell
people.
our souls.
Wait, also speaking of the notebook, it was like some weird shit. But it did say, there's a big mirror there, and it did say something about like twin mirrors and him going to like the plane of thoughts or something.
You didn't finish.
The mirrors also
What
used
are
to.
you gonna say about selling yourself?
She did finish. She said, "I will not sell our souls," in reference to Caesar.
I don't think we are. And I don't think we have much more of a better tangible option other than didn't the Vampire King say something to us about choosing a path?
Leon,
You mean Caesar?
we can ask if any of the vampires will ally
No,
with
the
us
other guy.
tomorrow night.
No, because the guy you're talking about is Caesar. Caesar said that.
Oh, Caesar.
Yes,
You
Caesar was going to
didn't
be
seem to be
going to have to make a
ill-intentioned.
choice.
Yeah, we
Yes.
are, and
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was Caesar.
think
It was Caesar that said that.
I'm not the
Reginald?
but I do not believe at that point he had ill intention. Or else he would have just, not told us anything.
What if he told us something so that he could control and
Not
manipulate
blind
us?
manipulation. I understand that he's going to attempt to manipulate us. Whatever you think. But I don't think there is a choice here other than firing blindly into the clouds, hoping for a literal Deus Ex Machina to come save us.
Or what?
That can help this.
Fine. You want it? We go around to every town in Kyrium that we can find. We tell them exactly what's going on, and we find as many people as we can to side with us.
We see how many people will believe it.
Exactly.
Well, if we're speaking
Wow.
against Zericoshi, it wouldn't be that difficult.
True. It's the
Really?
organizing.
My
That would be the
problem.
hard part.
I mean, you've seen the people of Waning panic at the mention of Zericoshi.
Yes, now, while I do understand your point of view, there is still one aspect I think we need to examine. How are we going to fund this?
Wait,
Well,
what?
Funding.
How are we going to fund this?
Father,
How are we gonna
a
fund
lot
this?
of money.
Your
Wow.
Try
is
to
going to fund it.
Well,
Attempt.
don't worry.
coerce
You
him
really
into
are
this.
more delusional than I thought, Farah.
Attempt.
There's
And it's-
always the possibility of a grassroots effort.
A grassroots effort. Okay. Alright. As long as by the end of this, you can promise me I will be paid enough to at least pay off my debts. Then,
How much do you owe?
how much do I owe? Well, to a Zericoshi noble, I owe about,
Well, if we're
1,000.
going against Zericoshi, if we're going against
Well, yes, we are going with Zericoshi. I still want the money. I don't like having debts.
Rich, noble, Leon.
It's just a fucking noble. My
No,
memory's
actually,
goddamn.
now
one.
that you've mentioned that, which
what?
noble, Leon?
Why would I?
What
I know a
house?
lot of nobles, Leon.
So let me go
that.
check. Hold on. Let me read my backstory.
Let me read my back.
Let me read my
Let me
backstory.
make sure if I'm compromised or not.
I mean, think about it. There was a noble. I don't fucking know what house he was on. I just beat him in a game, and he fucking arrested me like
What
a
was his
bitch.
name?
I don't fucking know. I just
I wanna-
played a game.
Hey, I'm gonna insight check him.
Okay.
I want to do that as well.
Okay.
Assist.
It's a 23.
Oh shit! Damn. Yep,
I-
that's a 5.
Okay, I might as well roll. I'm not gonna roll above a 10.
You know what? I got this.
I fucking told you!
I got this.
Leon,
Boom.
genuine, no clue.
He's got
If
an
you
idea.
don't even know his
That's
name,
his
then how
name,
are you going
Leon.
to pay him anyways?
What's his name?
I'm sure I'll find them. I'm sure I'll find them when I ask
Anybody
the
have the
fucking
spell
person
Detect
who arrested me.
Thoughts?
Hmm?
I don't have
What?
the spell Detect Thoughts.
No.
Why?
Not me.
What the? If you're asking me to check my thoughts, that is so insanely evasive. Like, what the fuck? That's just fucked up.
Look, I won't side with Caesar.
I understand that, but
If you all
well,
decide
you
to
don't
do
want
that,
to.
you are welcome to do it, but I will not go.
But nobody wants to do it at this point. You
Right.
thoroughly convinced me it's a bad idea.
We are approaching near the end of our session, and so we will put this up to a vote. You have 3 options in front of you. The first, journey to Phrasenheim and get answers from Caesar, potentially work with the Lord of Vampires in Phrasenheim. The second, begin a quest to go out and inform all of Kyrium of the advances of Zericoshi and attempt to combine a unified front to drive them out. The third option is the pursuit of the information that you do have, pursuing the spirit in wherever they may be, or follow up on the loose ends of what might be happening in Kalinarian. Those are your options placed in front of you, though I suppose there is another option that you go back to the camp and continue to act as if nothing has happened, though I don't think anyone is on that team.
Yeah.
Julius is debating it.
Yeah,
So,
I'm on that
Nah,
team.
Julius is
all
debating
of those who would like to go and get answers from Caesar potentially work with him, please say aye.
Hi.
Where's my cricket soundboard?
Those who would like to go throughout Kyrium and announce what Zericoshi is doing, please say aye.
I.
Aye.
And those who would like to pursue the other ideas, such as the other loose ends, such as the spirit or what's happening in Kalinarian, please say aye.
I.
We can look into the spirit while we're trying to find
Alright.
people.
Yeah, would it be possible to do it as a side thing?
Yes, though I will let you know now, a lot more of the information won't be found in Kyrium. They'll be found in other places.
Oh.
My vote goes to none of them. Mine goes to working with Zericoshi again.
Mm.
You say that?
So the party divides.
'Cause if you
I-
say that to like the party, he'll call you an idiot to your face.
No,
Like, she'll just straight up just be like, "That's the stupidest idea."
Julius flips a coin, and like
Leon will call you a fucking
literally
idiot.
makes a decision off of a coin flip, and then decides on the spirit thing.
That's not terribly intelligent.
So, yeah.
Alright. Well, I see 3.
Alright, then I guess we're going with the fucking humanitarian effort.
You get that.
And besides, how long?
I've known you for like 2 days.
It's true.
It was not
You've also seen a lot of horrible things that your country has done.
Yeah, your family
Yeah,
is trying
such as
to
the bloodbath over there.
fucking kill you, Vyra.
Yes, and that
Not
your
my
house is...
family.
Mm.
Do I need to
House.
show you that paper again?
It's a stark difference.
Do
You-
I need to tell... Now, tell me, how do you feel about Sir Darkmoon? Who works for your house?
A very kind gentleman.
Would you say he's trustworthy? Reliable?
Would.
Do you know who gave me this paper?
Sir Darkmoon.
It was.
Did we consult Sir Darkmoon?
We'd have to go back to the camp for that.
I just don't know if I'm ready to go against everything that I know.
Oh, but he is too
But you can die, frankly.
It's like... I'm not going to stop you. I should stop you. I should. But I won't. But you
You
know
can go
what
back
you
and
saw. You've seen this. You know what is happening. I hope you will make the right decision, whatever you do. But he just leaves it at that.
yes. Well,
I don't know.
is
About
anybody not okay with this decision?
I don't know about you guys.
All right.
I've already
Um,
voiced
I
my
mean-
complaint.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but this like spear wolf thing's the best lead I've gone in a while.
Vira, what was that you said?
Did you just say
I already
was
made my
bullshit
complaints.
conspiracy theory like 5 minutes ago?
What? Why would I say that?
All right. Well, the groups have been decided for the most part. Vira, let's run a little bit of what happens with you, shall we?
Sure.
Vira, you have made the decision to return to Zericoshi, yes?
I'd like to
Sure.
post something to the group before I return.
You're not necessarily out of the campaign as Vira yet. Because
No.
you have a meeting.
I would say to them that if I'm going back, I will work as a spy.
Okay.
And
Alright.
I'm not lying about this. You can
Got you.
insight check me, I'm not lying.
I'm inside checking.
How would you be able to contact us while we're out on the field?
You're already a spy.
Sending
You
like pigeon birds.
You're already a spy.
Understandable.
I also
Never mind. I completely trust you.
Because for reference, I am going to cast a funny little spell called Animal Messenger at some point to go tell
Nice.
that archmage that like, hey, maybe you should like get the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
Vira will inform them. Vira will
Oh,
inform.
but
a
like
bunch
if
of
she
people.
gets out,
So
she won't be
basically,
drinking.
she'll just do everything in Zericoshi.
But here's the thing: if she gets out, she won't be drinking the purified water, which means
Vira,
she'll turn into a thing.
I'll be happy to learn about your untimely death. I'm not happy. A bit sad.
Vira, you'll return to Zericoshi. However, you have sent a message to Sir Avery. You have gotten your meeting as requested. Do you have the time to run that?
When?
Like now?
Now? Tomorrow's early release, yes.
Right. Understood. Vira, you return to Zericoshi.
Meanwhile, back in Zericoshi.
Meanwhile,
2 weeks later.
2 weeks later.
That was fun.
I do love ourselves a good debate and debacle.
Indeed.
Happy to think that Bahidi respects Leon just that little less. Just that a lot less.
I think it's funny how I didn't hear the entire speech about how we should work together.
I'll sit on this side.
Because
So
he
it's
was
more,
not-
more dramatic.
Like half of you shit all over that.
All right.
Yeah.
Vira, the message you sent to us. This is Duke Avery. You said that you came upon potentially damaging information. What exactly did you come across?
One of the members of this special task force, a double agent for Yarning. They've been taken care of. The one you call a Julius. Found him writing in his note.
All right.
You bastard.
Caught him writing in his notebook one night. Strange ramblings of something about birds, some things about me and the rest of Zericoshi, saying that we're all liars.
Wait, hon, did you actually like peer in his notebook while he was writing?
She's bullshitting.
Oh,
No,
okay.
she looked in your notebook, but she's bullshitting.
While you were knocked
But
out.
bullshitting what
While you were
she-
knocked
all
out.
the stuff that she's saying, she actually saw you write in your notebook. She's just putting it in a different context.
Oh no, I was about to say, yeah, if you looked in his notebook, you would have saw a lot of like a lot of bullshit about Julius, like writing about how Zericoshi is hiding an ancient city of
Like
gold.
Zerikoshi's hiding stuff. how birds are like drones. Like stuff about
Yeah,
like I
you
don't
would-
trust
Are
virus.
You would have seen a little bit of that, but you would have
Warforged.
seen a lot of Zerikoshi's hiding an ancient city of gold, and I will find it. I know they're hiding it from me.
I see. I see. I had some knowledge of his strange proclivities towards the goings on. Though, that's why I kept him rather close to keep an eye on him. If he truly is a double agent, that will be quite disastrous for us. Is that all the information you learned?
Oh, actually, on boxes. One more thing you
Do
would have
I tell
literally.
him?
By the way, Oxybox is.
It's your
one more thing
character.
You would have literally found the phrase "I've infiltrated their military" in his notebook.
Yeah, she would have said that. She's like, I found the phrase, I've infiltrated them.
All right, you know what? Yeah, I didn't even need that to believe you, but now that that's there, yeah, all right.
That's not even me bullshitting. That literally would have been there from the start.
I'm trying to think if I would tell him.
That's up to you, man. It's your character.
Hang on, give me like a minute to like figure this out.
Sure.
Alright.
But yeah, while you're figuring that out, I hope you all had fun in this cool little thing that I had maybe prepared. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
This is kind of a big decision that will affect the rest of your campaign.
Yeah.
Maybe even your campaign name, I think, because you're no longer
Crusaders
of Zericoshi.
We're crusading the crusade.
You know what?
Crusaders of Crusaders.
I'm just happy I finally get to play a sleazeball again. I think that's fun.
Oh yeah, Dalen, we also have time for... Actually, I'm not sure.
I'm just happy that I
Well,
happy that I found...
I was gonna ask the group after all the discussion and shit to see whether or not I would have permission as Ravon to try out the mirror on himself, the truth.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have time to run that. I'm all good with that.
I'm so
that depends.
happy I
Would
found
the other
Right,
group members
you know
agree?
what?
Would the other group members agree?
I have a plan for if this goes wrong.
Okay.
Alright, nice.
I'm assuming negotiations have already happened at this point, yes?
Yeah, they went surprisingly well. You get the feeling that there were already previous talks that you kind of just got the butt end of in terms of agreements and deals.
So, like, stuff was already going on.
Negotiations
What are you saying?
went fairly well, but before we could do them, we were attacked. Wendigos and a strange bird.
A bird, you say?
It's a kenku. Something was strange about this one. It had sets of wings, one of which were dragon wings.
I have heard of such mutations occurring here in Kyrium.
And of course the Wendigos, but were corrupted by some radiance in their claws. They killed a few of the vampires.
Is that so? That is a quite remarkable turn of events.
The
Do you
weirdest
want
thing,
Oh.
that when we almost defeated him, he ran away. In his place, a crow. And the assassin.
You summoned
I
a
believe
crow.
that was- Yes, I believe there's another traitor in our midst. One who told them that we'd be going there.
If they have access to a crow, that would implicate... Well, crows are loyal. They are more created than born. They are subjects of high-ranking officials. If this bird were to have a crow, that would mean interesting implications on the goings-on here. Are you sure it was a crow? He looks at you with a intent gaze.
I'm certain.
Okay then.
Vyra.
I have a plan for if this goes wrong.
What would be a good...
Stop. You have violated the law. Anyway.
What's a good killing soundtrack?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Byra, it's strange. You've never noticed this before. Strange, black, inky darkness moved from the back of Duke Avery's cape. Vyra. To be frank, I always had a rather positive outlook on your work, from what I've heard in the ranks of Brave Soul. I was told that you were rather trustworthy and had a loyal heart to Zericoshi. Vyra. It seems you've stumbled upon something out of your depth. You have a few decisions before you. I believe you understand what those decisions are. As he says that, the shadows move outside of Avery's cape, as 8 different shadows of the same man, the same silhouette copied 8 times, surround him, each of which with a different expression of shock, horror, and disgust, as they all seem to move. The room itself darkens in his presence. Vyra.
It looks very nervous.
What did you see when the bird attacked?
Was the bird? What clothing was he wearing?
He was wearing a simple cape, though you later discovered the inside of the cape did have a seal of White Cross on it.
Wearing a simple cape. Set of wings, one of which were dragons. I believe his name was Boris, that I overheard. 10 Wendigos flanking either side of him. Had a mask-making kit when he downed one of our party members. Had a copy of them with a white mask. When he disappeared, Crow was summoned in his place and attempted to get the mask-making kit back. That is all I saw.
You had such remarkable talent. But I suppose you will serve better service as one of my shades. His shadows grow.
How was I supposed to...
Oh.
How was I supposed to avoid it?
Oh. Whoopsie.
Would I have avoided it? He attacked us at an official delegation. He summoned the crow. Supposed to just sit back, watch as my party died, watch as the vampires died, as my mission was failed.
The shadows grow into inky, dark tentacles throughout the room.
Wait, I need to stop to grid really quick.
The reports I heard.
How far is that?
That's 35 feet. The reports I was informed of informed me that that bird failed something on his end. There were complications. If you are truly loyal to Zericoshi, you did not see the crow, nor was there any report of one being arrived. That understood.
There was a crow?
Good. One last thing to cover loose ends. The tentacles begin to wrap and rile as they begin to draw a strange sigil. Vyra, there is a sudden feeling of cold. Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Fox is scared.
Oh,
Joining another hive mind.
God damn it! Stop getting into hive minds!
Daniel, birthday inspiration?
How utterly trash.
God damn it. Damn.
Foxes was begging me for a birthday.
Man,
for
you
my
suck at
birthday
fighting
inspiration.
corruption, huh?
Foxes is gone.
Again.
Anyways, what do you guys think is going on with the whole Wendigo thing?
I'm just more curious about the mirror and what it will tell about Ravon if he tries to seek the truth about his current body.
Wait, are you here, Wolf?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. What do you think is going on with the Wendigos? I think
Oh
they're
boy.
I think they're just kind of keeping everyone on stasis, and after they're going to
Yeah, I'm in line with that kind of thinking as well.
Once they have all of Kyrium, they're just going to turn them all into Wendigos and have them attack Yarning.
Oh, exactly what's going on.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
gonna
believe that.
spoil it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what. Oh, Vira's moving. Oh, Vira's moving. Oh.
Oh, well. After a few days or so, as you guys prepare your courses and chart out your way on what you're going to do, Vira returns to where you stay in Bloodstone.
Huh.
That wasn't agreed upon.
Yeah.
So that's immediately suspicious.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
You're back a bit early.
Alright, I just realized I probably make it a huge decision for you. Would you have followed that order?
I know what would happen to me if I didn't.
You know what was changed. You can make any assumption you'd like.
Well then.
There were a lot of implied threats.
Okay. So, basically watching my every move. They like those people. Well, Bahiti's cool. Ravon's cool. Dick. Julius is Julius.
Julius is Julius.
Come on! Come on!
Knowing that they are a special group of people and that they could probably put a stop to this, he probably would not go back to them. She would probably start wandering Kyrium instead, attempting to try to quote unquote find them, but really just wandering.
Fake, yeah.
Alright.
I guess you can look into that spirit.
Don't do that.
Oh, right.
She'll work as their spy, kinda.
Gotcha.
Well, no, she can't because
Yeah,
is watching.
Oh.
Yeah,
I just realized that. Huh.
That was my assumption.
Yeah.
Well.
So about that mirror,
This is
David.
a horrific... yes. This is a horrific campaign for boxes. I'm so sorry.
One character sent to the live mine and one character
The
under
amount of
watch.
characters that just get
Is your second character part of the hive mind?
RP
Two
removed.
sessions, baby! 2 sessions!
I feel so... No, boxes, I'm unironically very sorry.
Now that's a record.
It's totally okay.
Now that's a fucking record.
By the way, I'm so happy that
First one was on me. This one was also kind of on me, but this is literally just what she would do.
You played your character
Yeah.
in both cases.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
By the way, I'm so happy that I found that diary, or else I would have gone back to Zericoshi. You would have.
We would have been rid of him.
You would have been rid of him if only I didn't run forward and find that diary.
The thing was, Vyra was contemplating whether to tell him about the crow immediately, and then she was just like, "No, I gotta save that. What can I say, Julius?"
No, I'm not.
Can I throw under the bus?
By the way, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. I didn't make anything up to that would be in his journal that to help you with that. That shit that was in there from the beginning.
That's true. That's not ridiculous.
Would have gone through your journal one night.
It's in the backstory where he does say. I'm pretty sure I did say he quote unquote infiltrates the military.
That is true. Quote unquote infiltrate dash quote unquote. Just kinda joins. It's not like he was hiding.
In his mind, he infiltrated the military.
All right. Well, that happens.
Meanwhile,
Vyra is forced to wander.
New character.
I'm sorry that I am sorry that I am making you make another character. I am not sorry. I am not sorry that.
Well, you get to make that paladin you said you wanted to make.
I'm actually really happy with
We're
how
kind of
that
missing a
turned out,
tank.
though. I'll probably use her again.
That's good.
I can be used as a tank as
Or you
past
can use her as an
experiences of...
She will probably show up in this campaign at some point.
Oh, neat.
I'm not gonna remove. Actually,
Oh,
that's something we can talk about.
Liliana's gonna show up again.
That yes.
that is a certain.
Well, Vira might show up again, and dependent on some actions that this party can take, there's a chance she can rejoin the party.
Neat.
So I wouldn't.
Who are we looking at?
I'm not. I'm going to announce this since Vira won't be there. She had her shadow taken, and is now her shadow has been replaced with a shade that is under the control of Duke.
Oh.
Avery Winterwane.
So what does that mean?
It means that wherever she has the shadow, Avery is watching.
Yeah.
However, if Avery were to die, Vira wouldn't have a shadow anymore, but she also wouldn't be watched.
Wait, she just wouldn't have a shadow?
That'd be kind of funky.
Doesn't have a shadow. Does
That's
anything
kinda cool.
necessarily bad
Wait, hold on.
happen?
How does that work? Like,
That would be kind of weird to think about.
No, it'd be really goofy looking.
Yeah.
That's it.
you just basically look like you're photoshopped everywhere.
You just look like you're really photoshopped in everything you do. You're just always like perfectly lit in the environment. Like nothing like is shaded.
Your illumination stays the same.
You're like
no matter
perfectly
where you are.
rounded lit.
You gotta.
You would be without shadow. However, you would also wouldn't be watched, and there would be an opportunity for Virus to return if Duke were to die. Or not Duke, as in the character, Duke Avery Winterwane. We'll just call him Avery, since I now realize that a character named Duke is
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, he's
Alright.
like.
I also
would
could
you-
call him Winterwane or the general.
It's
Yeah.
like 300
Whatever.
years dead.
Dead.
Duke is dead body. Duke is not dead in spirit.
My children are still around.
Imagine
is true.
not being immortal.
I know, so true.
Imagine. Wait a minute.
Imagine.
I know Hayden
All right.
isn't.
Imagine not being a deity.
And now what do we really do?
Oh yeah, imagine.
Silence minor deity.
If I want to play a melee caster again, I'm playing a Hex
Silent
Blade.
lesser spirit.
Greater deities are speaking.
Now,
Wait, it's also greater deity.
No.
well,
Not a deity. Well,
no.
not a
Imagine doing like absolutely nothing.
You
not just
and
getting...
Sophie and Wealth are probably on the same level, since Roses and Archdevils kind of have
By
the
the way,
same set of
hold on.
power.
By the way,
You're not a major deity in the sense that
by
you
the
weren't
way,
one of the original giants that ascended.
why a fox for the animal?
Huh?
Yeah, why a fox
Oh.
for the animal?
Because that was grandfathered in from the previous holder of that title. You can choose whatever animal you want, bro.
What animal was Kebab?
Ferret.
Well,
for kebab.
Well, Kebab was just
kebab.
ferret,
A fur.
like the Pokemon.
If you want it to be a ferret, I can change it right now for you.
No, he meant a ferret.
The
No,
Pokemon.
I know he meant
Like,
the Pokemon
But ferret,
ferret.
but ferret
I'm
is
also
based
not
off the
making-
ferret.
I'm
No,
not
no,
making-
I know. I'm saying,
also not making
I was
Pokemon
gonna
canon.
say, so like, I was gonna say,
Is it?
like, he was just like a ferret, so like a ferret.
Yeah. That.
He's
What
a
if-
big ferret.
When have I made Pokemon canon?
No, I didn't say that. I said that would
Oh.
be wise.
Pokemon have always been
Okay,
canon.
before we get to Ravon and the rest of the group, sorry about that. One last thing. One of my home group people, their character is going through a problem where they committed murder and are currently imprisoned, which means they can't necessarily go on adventures, so they're in the process of creating another character to fill in for a time. And they decided, oh, I know what it'll be. It'll be a turtle artificer. And I'm like, okay, that sounds good. And he's like, yeah, he's an artillerist. And I'm like, okay, sounds pretty good. And he's like, the goal is, I'm going to strap cannons to my back. He is Blastoise. He's just playing Blastoise. His homunculus servant is going to be a robot gnome who mounts the cannon and fires.
Oh my
and
god.
Name, some variation on Ash Ketchum.
that would be funny, but no, it's worse.
Crash.
Oh yeah.
Crash.
His character, because it's not just a Blastoise, is he is a grizzled war veteran who has made a robot in the similitude of one of his fallen comrades, and he utilizes the cannons he used to operate, through his magic, and uses the gnome that he created, and just verbally berates it as the commander and says, "Get the fuck on the cannon, fire that shit, kill him with their hands off!" And just like super just aggressive.
I have news for you. If Bahiti dies, I bring in the warlord commander, and it'll be drill sergeant. Like no joke.
Straight up drill sergeant.
Yes.
You can't tame.
Is session
Depends
over?
on how loudly I yell.
He's the one. You can tame me.
Well-
I'm afraid of you.
Well, if Bahiti dies, Ravon will make sure to give her a proper funeral
Hey,
because Druid
there's a
simp.
difference between making me the real person afraid and making Julian afraid.
Well, we go back to Bloodstone, where the group gathers together, watch as fire leaves on the sunset, where Yvonne speaks up.
Are we back in the map?
No.
We don't need to be.
Whatever.
But yeah, now we are.
Alright. Now, Ravon, after Vira made her leave, Ravon would speak up to the group. Well, if anyone isn't going to be using the mirror to read any forms of truth, would I have the permission to use it on myself?
Oh yeah, you have like amnesia. Or
Well, there's so much I do not know about myself, and an advice from a druid farmer that I had met in Waning. Being a guardian of nature, one must act outside of nature, not just act inside, and I believe this may be en route to this journey that I am undergoing, as a developing guardian of nature, learning about oneself, even though it may appear to be outside of what I devote myself for.
well, that seems reasonable to me. Did anybody else have objections?
Nah.
Ron would look between everyone.
Just Hero and Leon now. Are either of them here?
Are they here?
Here it is.
Yeah, no, no objections. I was under the assumption that was.
He would nod as he would make his way to the mirror. And he would stand with the intentions in mind to learn the truth about, well, his being. As he stares into the mirror.
Interesting. Interesting. Interesting.
Now for contemplative music.
As you stare deep into the mirror, you attempt to learn the truth of what lies in its reflection as you gaze upon the metal framework of Ravon. The mirror ripples in a mercurial way, as staring apart from you, what should reflect, well, yourself. Instead, somewhat older gentleman, dressed in the cloaks of a ranger of Frasienheim, carrying with him twin scimitars and a longbow on his strap to his back. You see as he prowls the darkened woodlands, as he hunts in the night, as he learns and grows in the forest. Eventually, however, the hunter encounters something strange. The hunter comes across a small outcropping in a cave, and then upon investigation, he finds that it leads to a haunting discovery. You're unable to see what the hunter discovers, but the shock in his face is enough. Let me double check that I'm not fucking this up. Let me double check that you didn't have it. Oh, I just realized I might have made a huge fucking mistake.
What happened?
Retcon.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine with you
time
changing.
travel.
I'm fine with you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm fine with you
What
changing a few things. Like,
What happened?
I'm fine with
what
you changing.
mistake? You haven't said anything yet.
I mean, I might know because I kind of gave him a
Yes.
little bit of info, but I'm fine with the change. I'm fine with the change. Don't worry. I'm fine with the change.
Got you.
I'm fine with the change.
I
I'm
have
good.
changed one thing, and it only makes it more convenient. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm good with this.
Alright.
I like the surprise.
All right. Very good. I think I've just changed one location.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. As you discovered the something, the hunter turns around and sees the face of a swordswoman with a mask half on and burn scars underneath. The hunter is struck down as his body lies bleeding. He clings on to a small, holy symbol of fauna as he prays for life again. His body lies about to rot in that cave. Though as the holy symbol glows, his body is preserved. It would not return to the earth in dust that day. As time began to move on, eventually some other people found this strange outcropping. As they found the body, a devious smile was shared between the two. As they dragged the body to Kalinarian, their body was transformed and crushed down, their spinal column removed and their brain left intact, and was put inside of a warforged body. The body of the Ravon unit.
So do we all see
And that, if the curtain wasn't closed, you all see it. But if the curtain was closed, just Ravon.
Nah, Ravon wouldn't close it. He'd be fine with others seeing it because again, he would since the group gave him permission. It's only courtesy for him to let them see what he's seeing.
Okay.
Yeah, so they would see it. Is that everything?
That is all you see in the mirror. Past that, you begin to see your life play out as you were loaded onto a ship meant for Myheal. A storm and tempest tossed you aside as you wound yourself on the shores of Myheal, where you were raised by a kindly elder and by shamans. And you saw your life flash before you of what you remember, your upbringing and teaching until eventually time catches up to you now. As the Ravon unit stares back at you, the mirror fades, its magic seemingly gone.
For now.
Ravon would
Hang on,
look
yeah,
down
how-
to his
how-
hands, look down to his warforged hands after seeing
So,
everything that transpired. As he would turn to the group, in more or less a deep revelation that has been sought, that he did not expect to see himself.
Are you all right?
I'm alright. This is quite a lot to take in. I was not expecting the amount of information that I have been provided. But I know for certain I will have to meditate on this matter in time and process everything. But I do believe that it serves as a key to completing the journey that I am on.
Well, I'm not sure if I'd say that it's fake smiling on you, but it's something like that.
Hey, Daniel, how does the mirror work again?
The mirror works in three ways. It can either transport to it with an identical copy of the mirror, however that other mirror is currently locked or covered, and so you can't travel between them. It can sort of connect wirelessly to other magical mirrors and be used as sort of like talking and that idea, scrying mirrors essentially. And then it reveals the truth of a thing once per day, resets it.
Once per day.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Resets it dawn.
Does like that thing have to be in front of it?
Yes, it must be. It must reflect on it.
Okay.
Well, I know for certain that that it was a good decision not to go to Freysenheim, especially when there's connections to Kalinarian, and with the mention from Caesar that I defied what I was programmed with. I believe the situation would have been a lot more worse on me if we were to went to Freysenheim.
Hunt, is this mirror like really big, by the way?
Indeed. However, the past is the past, and I must not let it get to me.
True. We have to look forward.
Indeed.
What happened, happened, and is written in fate. What comes next is also written in fate, but we'll just have to find out what it is.
He would not.
Next time.
Actually, how big is the mirror?
The mirror, it's huge. It's like floor to wall, floor to ceiling.
Okay.
Floor, ceiling, wall to wall.
Hey, what are we called now? If we're not Crusade, if we're not with Zericoshi
Well,
anymore.
if you desire to defend Zericoshi, well, Kyrium, that's what I meant. Wrong place.
Kind of.
Right idea, wrong idea.
Yeah.
I suppose a better fitting title for you all. Well, I guess I'll let you all decide if you want anything, and if you can't decide, I'll take a crack at it. But if you wanted to be named something else, you may.
I mean, I kind of want to hear your ideas.
Mine's gonna be super basic, and it's just gonna be Defenders of Kyrium.
Defenders of
Yeah.
Kyrium.
Super
I mean,
basic, unless you want to.
I think I kind of have a name in my mind. Not sure if it'll
Yeah,
be.
you're good at this, Mick.
What about Saviors of Kyrium?
Savior? What about?
Saviors?
Liberators of
Liberators of Kyrium?
Now hear me out. Liberators of Kyrium.
Liberators of Kyrium. Oh no, we are not going there. No.
I like the
Okay,
Liberators
well.
of Kyrium.
Okay, the main.
Liberators 4, baby.
Liberators 4. Wait, what the fuck?
I was thinking. The name I was thinking was.
Liberators 4. Wait, what? I like that.
Maybe the name Kyrium's Revelation.
Conspiracies in?
Conspiracies in.
Conspirators of Kyrium?
Conspirators of Kyrium?
Conspirators of Kyrium.
Uprising in Kyrium.
I like Liberators of Kyrium.
Wanderers of
Honestly,
Kyrium.
Liberators of Kyrium is actually
Unity of Kyrium?
in the Crusades.
We're
We're
not
basically like
liberating
liberating.
No, yeah, well, I mean, we're liberating it from the forces of Zericoshi.
What about
that are
Unity of
advancing.
Kyrium? What about Unity of Kyrium?
Re-liberate.
I do like Kyrium's Rebellion. I do think that's pretty good. Oh, that's just me though.
I like that one.
Yeah, but Kyrium's Rebellion sounds good. Yeah.
Rebels of
Kyrium's Rising Vengeance. Yeah, I think that.
Rising Reverential.
No, I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you guys.
So we're in a gang called the Red Sun. One called the Winter.
Yeah, we're part of. No, wait, no, we're part of the Maverick gang.
Please.
No, I don't know about you
We have
guys.
a druid and a ranger. It's rules of nature.
Oh, that's so true.
Rules of what if we name it Heroes of Kyrium?
We already made the joke.
Damn it.
We also made the Liberators joke.
What if we name it Guilty Gear Kyrium?
Oh my god.
All right. Well, before the bits get worse, Kyrium's Revengeance I think works out.
Kyrium's Revengeance. All right. Rules of nature.
That's so hard to read.
It's dark red.
We use metagaming to skip part of this game.
Now you all, now you all.
I feel like there's a decent amount of revengeance that
is true.
taking place.
Yeah.
Now
we're the Revengers.
Change the color to like a bright red.
Ooh,
a bright
this
red.
Is hard.
It is.
This
It is
hard
pretty.
on the eyes.
It is hard to read, especially on dark mode.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
Dalen, revengeance is not a word in the dictionary.
Oh, wait, we're here.
That's crazy how little I care.
Okay.
That's way better.
Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah.
I don't think I did. I change it?
Yes,
Yeah, you did.
Whenever you're getting out of
Wait a minute. This is the same color as Crimson
About Metal
Conquerors.
Gear
Anyway.
Rising Kyrium.
Samurai.
Anyways,
Blade. Ooh.
so true.
I kind of see what a samurai.
I do want to change the neon pink of Explorers. Actually, now that
What
I
do
look
you
at it.
mean it's neon
You can
pink?
change that one to yellow since they're gonna be in like
Hold
the
on,
sands.
can you change it to an even more pink?
No.
Change it to magenta.
I think we should be pink.
I think we should be magenta. I like magenta.
Can you find the most obnoxious color? And then
Lime green.
only make Dandles that.
Just
Alright,
like
hold on. Let's
conspiracy
look.
theorist as the tag.
What is the worst color
Bright
Everyone-
yellow.
ever?
Brown. Brown.
Everyone has Kyrium's Revengeance while
Like
I
a
have
dirty orange.
And then your
No, everyone has
role
the,
has something to do with Julius.
yeah, no, everyone
Dylan,
has
imagine
the,
like an
everyone
orange
has,
mixed with brown.
Everyone has the Kyrium's Revengeance role while I have Kyrium's Conspirator role.
Maybe just conspiracy theorist.
The
Also,
tycoon.
You're getting a special role.
The
now
entrepreneur.
you guys are going to be relying on me because I'm the only one from Kyrium.
Oh, this one's perfect. Which one's that? Hold up.
What is your
No, I might make my new character.
what's
from
your
Kyrium,
sub
you never
origin?
know.
What's your sub origin for Kyrium, Dandel?
Coin Lord.
Oh.
So many ideas. but I
Wait,
just
how
don't
did
know
you?
what
How
to
did he
fucking
make
play.
his money?
So
As a
it says in the
conspiracy
description for
theorist.
it says in the description for it that you get it by either selling, by being like a good merchant, or scamming people.
Oh my god! Yes!
Scamming people.
Yes!
That's good. I like that shit.
That's
so
great.
fucking bright. Holy
That
shit.
is good. It's
Look at
really
the colors.
good.
It's 3 greens and a red.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we take
You know what? I got.
the core colors.
Yeah.
and we trade him for Silius.
No.
You don't want Silius? Why?
No. I think he would be. Well, no, because he obviously would have gone for Caesar.
Is session over? Because I gotta
That
read.
is
I
true.
gotta read a
It
book.
is. Yeah.
Yes, you are free to go.
We'll
All right.
Reading.
Goodbye, guys. Great session. Will not kill all of you.
Yeah, sorry for running ahead. Quite literally.
No, you can do
Guys,
that.
sorry for killing my character.
Wait, did I accidentally recreate the same color for the DM roll as I did? Fuck. Now I gotta change the DM roll's color.
No one
I'll just
has the
change it,
DM
shit.
You
roll.
guys have a good one. It was very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks.
I look forward to next week, or I don't know how much time Dalen needs to prep things, so
Yeah.
I won't put that on him.
We did just undergo a campaign change.
Yeah, we did just kind of derail the whole camp.
We should be good.
Neat.
Maybe? In time?
All right. Season
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Season one
yeah,
finale.
sorry, I did realize after you said, I did realize like halfway through after choosing to be like, yeah, I'm gonna pursue the thing, that I did say that I thought it was a bunch of bullshit.
Also, I do hope you all know Leon would absolutely sell you out for like 10,000 gold.
Who? All of us, or just me?
Oh no,
100%.
I'm well aware.
On all of us, or just you?
Leon will be on a short leash.
Every single one of you.
Wow.
God, it's so fucking.
Leon
Honestly,
will be on a
honestly,
very short leash, and that leash is made out of guidance bolts.
I don't mind that you fucking threw me under the bus. I think it's really funny.
Yeah, it is really funny.
I hope that, because I think most of the people here.
I mean,
The only reason
you don't
Leon
even
has
have
it is because Bahidi is too smart.
Guys,
And
yeah,
the funny thing is, I didn't lie about any of it.
it's not you didn't. It's not hard to throw Julius under bus when he fucking talks like this.
When he
talks-
fucking writes, I've infiltrated their government.
You're just like, damn. There's no saving you.
I want you to know that the thing that I said Bahidi was too nice to do was killing you for leaving. Because I was like,
Listen,
if I was playing either of my previous characters right now, you would be dead. Wells
Also,
would have killed
Byra?
you in a heartbeat
Who?
in that situation.
Wait,
like,
who?
you would have been super dead.
Myra?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, by the way, Mark, you must lose your power. Boxes.
Let's lose what power?
Your name.
It's true. You're no longer Byra.
Yeah.
Longer fire.
Wait, I can.
I've decided I'm
wanna
playing
kill
the
you.
I'm playing the samurai hexblade.
Hell yeah.
Alright,
Nice.
We have a front line, kind of.
Woohoo!
Wait, why are you a samurai?
I have the art ready and it's really cool.
Nice.
All right.
Oh
so,
no, we're in season 2 already. What
So
the
are
fuck?
we playing Virgil then?
Not playing Virgil.
this is a fight.
Well, you heard it. It's the season finale. of Season 1 of Crusaders of Zericoshi, as we're moving on to a new campaign, which is Kyrium's Reverence. Well, I bid you all farewell for now.